just the games. It's Toucher and Hardy, Zolak and Bertrand, Felger and Maz, Joe Murray. For Boston sports fans, it's 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three.
Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C.
No!
He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open, Tatum, step to his left, three in the air, got it!
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Now called Xfinity Mobile Arena, but we're still in South Philadelphia. And here tonight, the Celtics begin NBA Cup play with a chance already to get one back from Tyrese Maxey, early rookie sensation VJ Edgecombe. And oh yeah, Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for checking in on a Philly Friday in the start of the 25-26 NBA Cup. I'm Sean Grady. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, and what he does coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA. The Game 6 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight with Max Georgeby. We'll jump right in. Some wild numbers now with the Celtics losing 3 close games and winning 2 blowouts. Boston is top 10 in the NBA in both offense and defense. We'll run you those numbers and reset the setup for you of the NBA Cup as the Celtics begin group play tonight, paired with the Sixers, the Magic, the Nets, and the Pistons. Could this Celtics team go where the title team and the title defense team could not? And that is to the Cup Final Four. We'll talk about that. We'll break down this early rematch with the Sixers, who rode Tyrese Maxey, and the debut of VJ Edgecombe to a fourth-quarter comeback win. Opening night in Boston last week, Edgecombe was the headliner, but Maxey's torrid pace has continued. Not the toughest of schedules, but it would be the first 4-0 start in Philly in a half-decade. Is this just this dynamic backcourt, or are the Sixers maybe, just maybe, better than everyone thought? We'll explore that, plus the injury situation. They could be getting some guys back, including Jared McCain and Paul George, by the time we come back here in 10 days. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Cup games all around the league tonight. We'll get you caught up. Meanwhile, last year's champs keep rolling, and this year's MVP, at least to this point, keeps amazing.
Focus, got his legs underneath him. Nice, powerful jumper.
Mitchell and Wembanyama, the Grim Reaper. Wemby on the other end, banks it in. We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazulla.
Success is so talked about, but the process isn't just talked about as much. It takes a ton of little failures to get to, wherever you get to.
But coming up next, the Celtics faced one of the East favorites Friday in New York and walked out of MSG with a 10-point loss. Wednesday night back in Boston, they saw the other, but this time the underdog scratched, clawed, rebounded, and defended. And a more stunning result you could not have imagined. We'll look back. 3-on-2. White lobs it. Minott elevates and throws it down with 2 hands. Derek White had the steal. And what'd he say? Why not?
Why not?
It's all coming up and more as we count you down to game number 6. Celtics try and hand the Sixers their first loss of the year at top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Calling all nursing graduates, Brown University Health invites you to join us at our new grad RN hiring event on November 13th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center in Providence, Rhode Island. We will have managers on site to conduct interviews for full and part-time positions across all shifts. At Brown University Health, you'll enjoy competitive pay and an extensive benefits package. To register, tap the banner to learn more.
Hey, Rhode Island. Keep it real with the Ballybet Casino app. You can play with real dealers plus win real cash. It's got hundreds of slots you can play on your phone when you're out on the go or hanging at home. Just download the app. If you're 21, tap the Ballybet tile and fire up the fun. Play blackjack, baccarat, even roulette. Real dealers, real money, real fun. Ballybet. Must be 21 plus, Rhode Island only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-9-GAMBLE. Bally Bet Casino.
Download it.
Is your relationship with your bank in a rut? Might be time for someone new. At Navigant Credit Union, we offer better rates, fewer fees, and support that puts you first. Don't put it off. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tony Maz always has a lot to say, and the best thing about Maz is that you can hear his buttery tones in more ways than one. Afternoons with Mike Felger on the Baseball Hour, weeknights during the MLB season, and on the Sports Hub app anytime.
What are you doing? What are you, some kind of idiot?
That is like silk.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business, but Shopify is doing it to me because it's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
I can't even explain it, man. Just thanking God, thanking the fans, just for the energy. I mean, it's like, my teammates, everyone here associated with Boston just empowers me. It's just a blessing to be here, truthfully. From the coaching staff to the training staff to the equipment managers, my teammates, it's just like everyone just helps me to be the person I'm trying to be.
Going to be a treat getting to know Josh Minott. If you don't know him already, welcome back to Shaw's Star Market Celtics tonight. That was Josh Minott after he turned in back-to-back performances in his first two NBA starts. Career high in points, shattered his career high in plus-minus Monday in New Orleans, then had the career high in rebounds as the Celtics didn't just upset the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat them by 20 on Wednesday night as they now have won 2 in a row and move into Philadelphia tonight. Josh Minott will start again, same starting lineups for the Celtics in the game. We'll get to the Sixers here in a second, but Josh Minott appears to be, through the first 10 days, the one who's going to take advantage of a season that has been set up for about 6 or 7 guys on the Celtics team, Max, to, who wants to be a millionaire kind of thing.
Well, the thing you see him and what he does really well, he plays hard. And every moment he's out on the floor, he's trying to do something positive. Not to say other guys aren't, but you can see it. I mean, if it's rebounding the basketball, he's getting inside out. If he's making steals, he's doing that. If he's running coast to coast after a steal, dunking the basketball, he has what Joe Mazulla says, a sense of urgency.
Yeah, which is something that obviously the Celtics need, and there's certainly opportunity for a lot of different guys on this team. And to face a team tonight that they have already seen that beat them on opening night in the Philadelphia 76ers, who said same starting lineups for the Celtics. Sixers just announced that Jabari Walker is going to start at the power forward spot. They've been rotating different guys in and out of the lineup, but they'll go a little bit bigger for the game tonight. All right, before we look ahead to the matchup, and we'll kind of re-up the rules for you of the NBA Cup and how this thing works as we go in tonight. The different court, the blue court with the gold trim, and the NBA Cup at center court here in Philadelphia. We'll run you through all that, how it's going to work over the next few weeks. But before we look ahead, we look back to Wednesday night when the Celtics, boy, things looked really shaky going into New Orleans with an 0-3 start and a gruesome schedule ahead. They beat the New Orleans Pelicans. Then they had to face the heavily favored Cleveland Cavaliers on Wednesday. They thought it wasn't going to be a contest, and it turns out it wasn't one. Celtics are going to wear the home white for the first time this year. They wore that road green for the first 4 games of the season. Cleveland will wear the road burgundy-colored jerseys with the gold letters and numbers. They will go left to right in this first half. The Minott will jump it against Jared Allen. First of 3 meetings this year. This is the only Cleveland appearance for the Cavaliers, only Boston appearance for the Cavs. Jared Allen wins the tap back into the hands of Evan Mobley. And away we go. Ball starts in the hands of Donovan Mitchell. We'll keep a close eye on him. Rebound belongs to Tyson. Bounces the outlet to Donovan Mitchell. Pritchard waiting for him. Mitchell switches to the left hand. Nasty step back 3. Got it. Woo.
That dude is cold-blooded.
Couple of threes for Donovan Mitchell here in the first 4 minutes. 11-9. Pritchard running the floor, lobs ahead to Jaylen Brown, catches, lays it in.
Oh, great release. Good pressure on the basketball.
Timeout, Kenny Atkinson. Celtics running the floor, getting open shots, and they're beating the Cavs at their own game. Porter stops quickly, jumps backwards. Derek White stays in front of him. Porter steps back behind the line and hits another three. This is crazy. Cavs are 9 of 11. Donovan Mitchell jumps the passing lane of the inbound and deflects it out of bounds. Hand off, Sam Hauser thinking about the straightaway three, pulls up, finally misses one. Long rebound comes right back to him, so he'll try a put back, and he sticks it.
Wow.
5 threes for Sam Hauser in the second half of the first quarter, and the Celtics are back within one. Inbound to Dean Wade, touches back to Lonzo Ball. He lobs it ahead to Mitchell. Does he have time to get a shot away? He does, and he hit it! Falling to his right. And one of the wildest quarters of three-point shooting you're ever going to see ends with Donovan Mitchell off balance, falling to his right, knocking down another one. Cavs go 10 of 12. Cater will shovel to Derek White. Quick release on the 3-0 for Mitchell is no good. Long rebound. Cater will get there. Find Jaylen Brown. He's open. Plenty of time to set himself and knock down the three.
But these long bounces for both teams.
How about the Celtics being +6 on the glass here against Cleveland? Celtics by 6. Pritchard, lob, Cater, two-hand slam. Celtics have their largest lead.
It's good stuff. Cater just swings towards the rim. Defenders leave him. Just toss it up. Ooh,
12 steals the Boston run. Derek White knocks it away. 3-on-2. White lobs it. Minott elevates and throws it down with 2 hands. Derek White had the steal. And what'd he say? Why not?
Why not?
Jaylen Brown out of the logo. 7 seconds to go. Pritchard sets a high screen. Dean Wade challenges Jaylen. 4 seconds. Jaylen spinning. He's going to have to force it. Jaylen steps back. High arcing three. And he got it! You've got to be kidding me with the shots we've seen in the first half tonight.
Oh, my goodness. That was deep and deeper.
Donovan Mitchell demonstrated some shots you can't defend in the first quarter, and Jaylen Brown has answered him all throughout the second. Celtics hang on to the 9-point lead. Derek White spins, drives on ball, bounce pass into the corner. Minott launches the three, got it.
Oh, come on, Minott is active. He is so active.
11 points, 9 rebounds for Josh Minott. What a week he's having. And this 5-game body of work looks a lot different with this win. Pritchard to the mid-block, short jumper is good. 8 straight for the Celtics to close it out here tonight. 120-102, matching their largest lead. The Celtics are going to out-rebound the Cavs by double figures, and they're going to beat them by 20. And what a difference 72 hours make. From an 0-3 start, the Celtics blow out the Pelicans, and tonight, facing one of the best teams in the NBA, it was not even close. The Celtics have won 2 straight, trying to get their win back now, headed to Philly on Friday night. The final score, Boston 125, Cleveland 105. 7 threes, by the way, for Sam Hauser in 21 minutes on Wednesday. 25th time in NBA history. That's been done just the second by a Celtic. Eddie House did it in January of 2009 against the Sacramento Kings. That was right before he got dealt. NBA record is 9, held by Michael Redd. Just an excuse to say the name Michael Redd. But the story is, with these 2 blowout wins, it's pretty wild when you think that on Monday afternoon, Max, everybody was talking about tanking the whole season and get Boozer and this team is terrible and whatever. And 2 games later, 72 hours later, the Boston Celtics, yeah, they're only 2-3, but they have a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense, and their net rating / scoring differential is 7th in the 30-team league.
Here's the thing I really believe. Joe Mazulla is not going to let these guys play lightly. And we talked about it before. If you were teams like Orlando a couple of years ago, they weren't as talented as the other teams they were playing, but they played so doggone hard that they won more than their share of games.
Philadelphia 76ers, meanwhile, they have picked up where they left off. Now, you don't want to pull too many threads on this 4-0 start. Obviously, they had a coin flip game in Boston to start it. They played Charlotte. They played Washington. They haven't exactly gone through Murderer's Row, but it's a young team playing with confidence, and they're also playing without Paul George. They are playing without Don Barlow tonight. They're playing without Jared McCain, and they're getting some wins under their belt, which is critical. And needless to say, with a lot of the guys that come out of college, Max, you just don't know exactly how they're going to acclimate to the NBA until you see them on the floor. And VJ Edgecombe had no acclimation time. He immediately looked like he was ready to play. And that paired with Maxey going to the next level, this is a potential. And why burst their bubble here in Philadelphia? Because they are super excited, and why not be after everything they've been through the last few years? Suddenly they're thinking about Maxey and Edgecombe. We're going to have this group for years.
Well, you think about having Maxey, Edgecombe, those two guys can play at a very high level. So you think about your guard positions all set. What happens with Joel Embiid? If you can get him back in the fold, then you got opportunities to make some noise, especially in the Eastern Conference.
Now, here is the question regarding the Sixers. Is Joel Embiid, and let's put aside his performance at opening night because he's looked much better in the game since, still on a 20-minute restriction. Obviously, he looked terrible in the Boston game, got destroyed by Keita. But even at his best, is Joel Embiid going to slow down the way Maxey and Edgecombe would be at their best with McCain and Oubre and guys like that?
Yeah, he would. And the reason he would, because if you have him in that break situation, he's not running with these guys. So if you get a break, you're going to have 3-on-4, 4-on-5, something like that. You're going to have an extra man until Joel Embiid decides to run up and down the floor and joins the party.
All right, that Edgecombe game in Boston, by the way, most points in an NBA debut since a guy named Wilt Chamberlain in 1959. That's how good he was. All right, Max's Player to Bank On brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Managing your business just got a whole lot easier with CSB's new partner services. Process payments, manage payroll, and enjoy online banking. Get started at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, you know, if Joel Embiid is playing, why not go with Keita? Keita, big body, going to have to go up against Joel Embiid. Actually outplayed him in that game, so in the last game in Boston. So I'm going to be interested in seeing that matchup.
Mish Keita is one of the league leaders in plus-minus and net rating right now, which is crazy if you think about it, but it is the case. Celtics are a plus 47 with him on the floor, minus 12 with him off. Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Very simple, Sean. Rebounding. Rebound the ball, Sean. Rebound. The rebound the ball, and to me, here's the biggest one. Truthfully, turning the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over with a guy like Maxey and he gets a break opportunity. And then you add Edgecombe in there. Those two guys can be nasty. So make sure you keep your turnovers to a minimum.
So our guy Chris Rock would say, you can do it. You can turn it over, but it's going to end badly if you do. All right, just a quick re-up on the NBA Cup, which there are a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't care about the NBA Cup. And that's fine because it doesn't affect your life if you don't care about it because these count as regular season games. But the way this works, into group play, the Celtics are in a group with 4 other teams, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Orlando Magic, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Detroit Pistons. The winner of that group, as the Celtics were, the winner advances to the final 8. 8 of the 30 teams advance to the quarterfinals. The 4 winners will go on to Las Vegas, play semifinals and the finals. If, like last year, the Celtics do not win the group and don't qualify as the wild card, they will have 2 extra games added to their schedule that will be played in December. Celtics are not the favorite, obviously, to win their group, with Philadelphia playing well, with Detroit, and obviously Orlando is the preseason favorite to win the group, but they have struggled. Tonight will be an NBA Cup game. Next Friday night, the game will be an NBA Cup game in Orlando, the 2 in Boston, where you'll see the unusual court if you're coming out to the ballpark. The Friday night game before Thanksgiving against the Brooklyn Nets, and then the night before Thanksgiving, Celtics play a special 5 o'clock game against the Detroit Pistons. I am not, indifferent's the wrong word. I think anything new is worth trying. I think there's been some fun moments out of it. You got the scoring differential thing, which plays into it. You're sort of daring teams to run up the score, and points matter because the tiebreaker will eventually matter. I think I pushed back because so many people were like, oh, the NBA Cup is stupid, and I don't care about it. But how does it adversely affect your life? There's nothing bad that can possibly come from the NBA Cup.
Unless I was going to Vegas.
Unless that could go well for Las Vegas. And not very well.
I believe that you're right in that sense that, you know, most people right now still don't understand it. I have a hard understanding right now of how that game is going to be played and all the things that go along with it. But I think it has brought a certain amount of mid-season or early season excitement, and the NBA can only hope that they get more of that and less of the negative
You know why this works, you and me? I just figured it out after 25 years. Because we've both been, in marriages and long-term relationships so long, nobody there ever tells us you're right. But we tell each other that all the time. So there's kind of that support we don't get. I finally figured out the secret sauce after all these years. All right, still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Our conversation with Joe Mazulla, our trip around the NBA. But when we return, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headline. It has been 32 years since the team from Canada, the Toronto Blue Jays, won the World Series. They have the opportunity to do that tonight. He'll tell you all about it. And then we got to the Celtics and the Sixers and the start of the NBA Cup on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Run, walk to honor our heroes. Join the Journey Home 5K 10K, November 9th in Devens. 100% benefits clear path for Veterans New England. Sign up now at JourneyHomeRace.com.
Good for customers, good for communities, good for business. Eastern Bank offers local full-service banking expertise to customers at convenient branches, from New Hampshire through Merrimack Valley to the Cape. Powered by a comprehensive range of financial products and services with a long history in the Merrimack Valley, our expert team is ready to help you work toward your financial goals with banking products that fit your life. Make a great choice and join us for good today. Learn more at easternbank.com, member FDIC.
For over 37 years, College Hype has been Boston's go-to for high-quality custom apparel. From screen printing to embroidery, they do it all. In-house with unmatched craftsmanship and lightning-fast turnaround. They're your one-stop shop for all your custom apparel. Whether it's for your school, business, or big event, they bring your brand to life with gear that stands out and lasts. Visit collegehype.com to see what the hype is all about. That's collegehype.com. College Hype, making a difference, one t-shirt at a time.
Coleman.
It's electric.
When you need an electrician, call Coleman Electric. From Boston to Bow, New Hampshire, south to Sandwich, west to Worcester, Coleman Electric has an office around your corner and up your block. Remember, it's not Coleman, it's Coleman. Kuhlman.
It's electric.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots gearing up for the Falcons on Sunday. Ramondre Stevenson's out with a toe injury. Michael Penix is expected to play. Some other NFL news: Dolphins fired GM Chris Greer. Travis Hunter was placed on injured reserve for Jacksonville in Game 6 of the World Series. Blue Jays lead 3-2. First pitch, 8 p.m. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 50% of an extra oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy, and Max. They'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Brew, the Celtics Radio Network.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. But try picking your fave from all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics and Sixers getting set to go, opening up NBA Cup play in 2025-26. Our trip around said NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Focus, got his legs underneath him. Nice, powerful jumper.
Mitchell and Wembanyama, the Grim Reaper. Wemby on the other end, banks it in. I really feel like we're watching AI now when you see Victor Wembanyama highlights. They're just insane every single night. And here's the most amazing thing is the Spurs beat the Heat. We're going to talk about the Heat here in a second. 107-101 is the final. San Antonio wins it, and they go to 5-0. The San Antonio Spurs, Max, have never been 5-0 before. Think about the amazing list of Hall of Fame players and championship teams in San Antonio, and they had never been 5-0 until now.
I heard Wemby, they were talking to him before they played that game. He said, the Spurs have never been 5-0. And he said, okay, we're gonna get it done. Well, they played well enough and they got it done, and he is absolutely amazing. He is changing the game yet again.
Miami, and by the way, I'll show you this video later. If you haven't seen it yet, go find it. Victor Wembanyama is now doing the Cornet contest. So don't ever underestimate the impact that Luke Cornet has had on the game of basketball. That's legacy stuff right there. But Miami had been playing well. They've been scoring a ton of points until they saw Wemby last night. We're focused, everybody is externally on the gambling situation and what's going to happen with Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. Is it going to become bigger? Is it going to go away? What's going to happen? But there is a unintended victim in this entire process right now, and I know Celtic fans could care less, but the Miami Heat are kind of getting the short end here. Nobody gave them the heads up when they traded for Terry Rozier. That's number one. Two, they've got the Terry Rozier contract. They can't replace a body on the roster. They've got injuries that they need. They cannot trade Terry Rozier right now until the situation kind of plays out. And so there's a lot of different ways you can say, man, Miami's kind of in a tough spot here with waiting for the league to do what they're going to do.
I really feel bad for Pat Riley.
I can tell. But, hey, you're going to make a special trip out to L.A. Be there for when the Celtics play the Lakers in Los Angeles in February. That is the day Pat Riley's getting the statue. It's going to be a big Pat Riley day out in L.A., so all kinds of feels. Meanwhile, you thought the Milwaukee Bucks, everyone was talking about if Wemby wasn't the MVP through the first 10 days, that it had to be Giannis. Well, Giannis sat last night for Milwaukee, and they still won.
Ryan Rollins, 4 threes, taps it! Nailed in the coffin, and his first 30-point game of his career.
By the way, if Josh Minott's having a good week, Ryan Rollins is having a great week for the Milwaukee Bucks. They beat Golden State last night, 120-110. Crazy early, but Milwaukee's playing really well. Philadelphia's playing well. Chicago doesn't have a loss yet. And already in the early going, you're seeing the Atlanta and Orlando, the teams that had the weight of the expectations, suddenly falling behind the curve.
Well, you look at those teams and you think about they've always been on the bottom. Now that their teams are looked at as the top guys, the hunters, all of a sudden they're the hunted now, and things have changed for them there.
Meanwhile, the MVP is still on top.
Kingsbury, that's all, blocking the run. Great defensive play by Jay Will. Nifty move, Joe behind his back. Open man, Mitchell, the three.
Matt Pinto, Thunder Radio, 31 for SGA. OKC beats Washington. We're going to see the Wizards in Boston on Wednesday night. All NBA Cup games around the league tonight. We'll keep an eye on some of them. New York, Chicago's kind of the juiciest one here in the early going. Utah is at Phoenix. Jazz will be in Charlotte Sunday, then in Boston Monday on the back-to-back. And New Orleans at L.A. They have been terrible. Obviously, the Celtics beat the brakes off them in the fourth quarter the other night. And now there's a lot of smoke around Willie Green, who could be the first coach here on the hot seat. And their next 5, Max, at the Clippers, at OKC, Then they get a home game against Charlotte, at Dallas, at San Antonio. Pelicans could be staring at a 1-9 start, and Joe Dumars traded their first-round pick away.
Well, there could be a lot of heat there, but Joe Dumars got there and made the choice and made the decision, and we'll see how it goes.
Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WPCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
Celtics and Sixers coming your way from Philadelphia. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Doors creaking, windows sticking, might be time to look at your foundation. Foundation issues can cause more than just cracks. They can affect the interior of your home. At Ramjack New England, they've been getting dirty and fixing foundations, sidewalks, and more since 2015. Trust the local experts and whack the crack with Ramjack. Ramjack.com.
This season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts is proud to partner with the Boston Celtics Radio Network for the MVV of the game, our most valuable veteran. Do you know a military veteran who deserves recognition? Share their story today on the contest page at 985thesportshub.com. Every nomination is a salute to the brave men and women who've worn the uniform and a chance for them to win 2 tickets to an upcoming game and be honored on the air. Enter today at 985thesportshub.com. Proudly presented by Delta Dental of Massachusetts.
NBA fans, the race for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
Let the games begin.
30 teams will start, but only 8 will advance. And only one champion will capture the cup. To finish first, they'll have to put the pedal to the metal. Who will capture the cup? Well, let's see what happens on the court.
Basketball is back.
Emirates NBA Cup Group Play continues every Friday on Prime.
This weekend, celebrate 50 years of Miller time with Miller Lite. Miller Lite, the original light beer, making the game, your tailgate, or game day party legendary for 5 decades. Legendary stories start with a light. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, it's Beetle from my favorite dealership, 495 Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Lowell. From game day tailgates to school drop-offs, the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 is your ticket to ride. And right now, during the Drive Into Fall event, returning lease customers can save thousands or get 0% financing on select Jeep models. Go see my friend Tony and his team at 495 Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Lowell or visit 495jeep.com. Tell them Beetle from the Sports Hub sent you.
At Feldman Geospatial, we excel in delivering the data, insight, and expertise that construction managers, engineers, and developers need to realize their most ambitious plans. Quick, confident decisions start here. Feldman Geospatial shows you everything so that you can do anything. FeldmanGeo.com.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Our conversation with the coach brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app on the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. Is Wednesday's game the example of what happens when everything that you and I have been discussing here and everything you've been preaching for a month about this team happens and some shots go in?
Absolutely. I thought, we got 77 games left, so you don't want to, over talk about it, but at the end of the day, what you're looking for is getting an identity, and last game was about out of the 48 minutes, the longest we played to the identity that we have to have on both sides of the ball, with the energy, the effort, the toughness, the rebounding on both ends, the forcing turnovers, and then I thought we generated great looks just with our team offense, and we just got to fight to do it every night. We're just saying, just because you decide to do it on Wednesday, you got to decide to do it, on Friday and the next day and the next day. So it's just a daily decision. But yeah, it's a credit to the guys for executing that.
And a mental challenge when you're defending the way you want to defend, and they're hitting 11 of 13 from 3 to believe that what you're doing will eventually work. It's got to be difficult.
Well, I think it helped because we also were hitting close to that as well. So
sure.
I think it was just at one point nobody was missing. But I think the key in those moments is it's us as a staff to build the awareness to, are we defending the way we need to defend? And if we're defending the way we need to defend and shots are going in, you got to tip your cap and go down the other end and execute. If we're not, executing the detail, or if the game plan's wrong, or if the effort's not there, then you have to make an adjustment. But I felt like our guys, credit to them, it's very hard to maintain a level of defensive effort when you're playing the right way, and sometimes talent of the other team takes over, and we fought through that. on defense, but also because of our shot making on offense.
And now we know, because of 4 games of sample to look at with the Sixers, that what happened in the way they played opening night was not in any way any kind of fluke, and you're going to have that
Not
same
yet.
tonight.
Yeah, not yet. And it's going to take 48 minutes. It's going to take speed. It's going to take physicality. It's going to take efficiency, and just all those things that we saw. But it's also going to take withstanding some high-level shot making by some of the guys that they have who are playing really well right now.
Including Maxey, and everyone's like, hey, Coach, Maxey's leading the league in scoring. He's really tough. How do you stop? I'm more interested in this. You spend a lot of time working with younger players. Sam Cassell has spent time with Tyrese here. Is there a common thread to these guys who persevere through those hurdles and get to year 3 or 4 and then take off?
No question, I think, because you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the league. You learn a lot about, and I think success is so talked about, but the process isn't just talked about as much. It takes a ton of little failures to get to, wherever you get to, and that's just not highlighted enough. And I think that does pay dividends, and you see that with young players all the time, where it's like 4 years they come out of nowhere. It's like, no, they've been there the whole time, but they've just been chipping away. And we have a bunch of guys on our team that are like that, and like to your question, Maxey's like that as well.
All right, you're playing the way you're playing, and listen, the sample size police are going to jump on anything anybody says at this point. Is there anything to seeing some shooting numbers down, that there is a correlation or a conversation to be had about the way you're playing affecting guys shooting? Looking around the league, it doesn't seem like shooting is down a lot, but obviously everything is crazy earlier. Is there anything to that?
No, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we're playing the way we need to play because it plays to the strengths of our roster and gives us the best chance to win every night in that process. And I think being defined, it's hard to measure. Like people will look at Peyton's shooting numbers and say they're down, but he had 11 assists the other night, and then he had 10 rebounds. He was our leading rebounder against Detroit.
And he shoot, 70% in the paint?
And he's shooting 70% in the paint.
Right.
And so people will take the one that they can say, oh, this is down, but Peyton is a competitor, and he knows this is down, and so he's doing 4 other things that impact winning. And if he's going to shoot whatever he's shooting but get 11 assists, that's just as good as him having a good percentage. Now, I don't think that'll last because of who he is, but at the end of the day, we're asking our guys to be defined by more than just their shooting percentage, and it's a credit to them. They're doing it, and we have to continue that.
Well, speaking of other things, you've averaged 60 wins a year, 10 in the playoffs. You had the best offense in NBA history. You won a championship. But the NBA Cup has been a thing in which you haven't gotten to the Final Four, whatever it's worth. Is there something, hey, you got a chance to do something different with a different group?
Sure.
And by the way, if the answer is no, the answer can be no. I find people are sort of divisive on this issue. To me, the way the league has set it up, I know you've got tweaks to it and different things you would like to see done. It's almost been set up in a way that if you don't like it that much, it doesn't. Who cares?
Yeah,
it doesn't affect your life.
It's a balance. I mean, at the end of the day, it's we're in Game 6. We're 2-3. We got to get better. We got to try to win tonight. It's 1 of 82. If you take care of business, I've gotten this advice from some European coaches who have these 3-4 cups throughout, and there are different ways to go about it. I think at the end of the day, if you can make every game count, you could look up and find yourself in the NBA Cup Finals because it's 1 of 82, or it would be the 83rd. And so I think it's just developing of putting your head down, treat every game as if it's the most important game, and then when it's done, what can you learn and move on? I think as long as we're playing 82 games, that's the mindset that we have to have.
I just thought NBA Cup was more interesting than Halloween candy. So
they're about similar.
It's equal. Either one of them, you never really know what you're biting into. Celtics and the Sixers. It's next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. and how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
In the new Eastern Conference World Order, two teams clearly emerged as the favorites, New York and Cleveland. Last Friday, one bad quarter cost the Celtics a game at Madison Square Garden. Wednesday against the Cavs, they refused to have one.
Jalen spinning. He's going to have to force it. Jalen steps back, high arcing three, and he got it! You've got to be kidding me with the shots we've seen in the first half tonight.
Oh, my goodness. That was deep, and deeper.
Out of the ashes of the 0-3 start, back-to-back blowout wins have the Celtics feeling better, but not as good as they feel here in Philadelphia, where the brotherly love has become a reignited love with the Sixers. A 4-0 start and the league's leading scorer, not named Embiid. The Celtics try to make it 3 straight as they begin the NBA Cup against Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the world championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the world championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
And they still love Max here in Philadelphia. Starting lineups brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Jabari Walker is the change. He will start at the power forward spot for Philadelphia tonight with Joel Embiid and Kelly Oubre up front. In the backcourt that's got everybody buzzing. The NBA's leading scorer right now, Tyrese Maxey, averaging 38 points a game. And the rookie B.J. Edgecombe. The Celtics tonight will once again sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Josh Minott, University of Memphis.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley. Demetrius Skita, Utah State University.
Celtics won the matchup big with Keita against Embiid the first time around. See if he can do it 2 times in a row as the Celtics try to avenge their opening night defeat. Celtics will wear the home white reverse jerseys tonight. Green letters and numbers over this blue court here in Philadelphia for the NBA Cup. Kelly Oubre is jumping center for Philadelphia. They are wearing red jerseys tonight with white letters and numbers, the blue stars and stripes along the side. Keita wins the jump ball easily. Jaylen Brown drives, spins on Jabari Walker, ahead to Keita at the free throw line. They'll throw back out to Pritchard. Celtics will reset, trying to attack. What was that about with Oubre taking the opening tap? Derek White, dribble handoff for Jaylen Brown, 6 in the shot clock. Jaylen dribbles to a spot, straightaway 3, barely ticks the front iron. Rebound, Minott, good hustle. Saves the offensive board to Peyton Pritchard. Dribbles into the paint where he's been so efficient, and Oubre chased him back to the outside. Pritchard switches to the right hand, gets in deep in the paint, turnaround, fall away at the elbow swish.
That's a tough shot.
You better believe it is.
I mean, off the wrong leg then, but Minott keeps the basketball alive again.
Peyton Pritchard, as we just said with Joe Mazulla, shooting a very high percentage inside. Maxey steps to his left, misses a 3, and the rebound for Derek White. Finds Pritchard up the left side of the floor. He's going to drive strong. Gets to the dotted line. Short jumper is good. Edgecombe was uncertain as to what to do. Pritchard sensed it, attacked, and Pritchard has given the Celtics a 4-0 lead.
Embiid is the last line of defense, and he didn't go all the way to try to attack him.
Edgecombe runs right into Pritchard, knocks it away out of bounds. And it's only 66 seconds, but Edgecombe looks more like a rookie tonight than he did in any 66 seconds in the opening night, except when he missed the free throws at the end of the game.
He was unreal.
He was. Jabari Walker puts in the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey trying to put Kata on an island. Here comes Minott, so we'll give it up to Embiid. Embiid left dribble. Jaylen Brown just shoves him, and it is remarkable how unsturdy Embiid is when he gets fouled. Suddenly, he doesn't look like he's 300 pounds.
Well, he's a big guy, big body, but you hit him, he's going to flop on you.
What's crazy is that he did not get to the free throw line, really, in the game in Boston just that one time, and he has lived at the line against the Celtics. Maxey, deep on the right side. Here's the bounce entry caught by Embiid. Kata in his back. Embiid lost his dribble. Hits it back in the corner. 4 on a shot clock. Embiid zips it down low. Underneath, caught by Walker. He was inside out on Derek White, and he scores off the glass to get Philadelphia on the board.
I wouldn't start double teaming right away, though. Especially on him until he beats you.
Jaylen Brown showing off the handles, dribbling between his legs. Walker doesn't go anywhere, so the ball returned to Pritchard. Pritchard against Edgecombe. Again, left-hand dribble. Pritchard creates some body contact and some space and knocks down the jumper. And it's remarkable to watch Pritchard look like the grizzled veteran here against the rookie Edgecombe.
Well, start hitting him with the body, and that's the thing you do against a younger player. You're not quicker, but you're going to be probably stronger than he is.
Pritchard has all 6 Boston points here at the start, 6-2. Here's the entry. Embiid guarded by Jaylen Brown. Double team comes from Minott. Embiid steps through it. Bank shot doesn't go, but Embiid, old school, going to the free throw line.
Well, here's the thing I wouldn't do right away, and it's on Minott, but I don't think I'd go double team right away. Make Joel Embiid beat me in a one-on-one situation where he hasn't shown me that ability so far.
The Celtics have been very good defensively, 7th in the NBA, 2nd in field goal defense, 1st leading the league in field goal defense. Now it's going to be tested because the top 2 offenses in the NBA through the first week and a half, the Sixers are 2nd, and the number 1 offense right now belongs to the Houston Rockets, who are sitting in Boston with their feet up, waiting for the Celtics tomorrow night to play 5 games in 7 nights. And this is the other element of the NBA Cup. You have to create a lot of open dates in December, and that is why your favorite NBA teams are playing 5 and 7, 7 and 10, crazy start to the season with volume of games. Embiid gets the free throw, 6-4 is the Peyton Pritchard lead here, 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. Here's Pritchard again, chased by Maxey. Spins back on the wing. Now Oubre in front of him. Picks up his dribble. Lobs to Jaylen Brown. They got Maxey on him. Embiid comes, shows double team. Jaylen dribbles around Maxey, who has no choice but to grab him and hang on for dear life and commit the foul.
Maxey's trying to say he got fouled then. Jaylen Brown does extend that arm sometimes and gets himself into trouble.
Maxey reconnecting before the game with one of his mentors. Big impact on him here as an assistant coach for Doc Rivers a few years ago. Sam Cassell. There's a little Sam Cassell in this Maxey game now. Derek White moves to the Kata on the right side. He's got an opening. Embiid pulled away, so Kata dribbles all the way to 8 feet, and Embiid closes the gap. Kick out. Minott, 3 comes up short. Rebound. Edgecombe lets it go out of bounds.
Well, that was more about if you're Kata, go someplace and attack. Don't stop and get in the middle.
Maxey picked up by Minott at half court.
Play on that right hand. Stay on that right hand.
Talked about pickup points the other night. Celtics have changed dramatically the way they are defending in the backcourt. Maxey, stutter step, loses. Minott, step back 3, sailed that too strong. And Kata grabs the defensive rebound. Derek White into the front court. Oubre picks him up. Kata sets the screen. Push pass finds Jaylen Brown open. Right side, deep 3, swish. And Jaylen, by the way, is shooting that very well. He's up near 50% from 3 to start the year. 16 of 33 now. 9-4, 5-point Boston lead. Edgecombe moves to the Joel Embiid. Embiid against Kata. Embiid considers his options, stumbles, lost the ball, has it back, tiptoes the baseline, takes a couple of steps in the paint, loses the basketball. Kata stays with Jabari Walker, blocks his shot. Derek White collects the loose change, leads for Jaylen Brown, jump pass into the corner. Jaylen gets it back from Pritchard, puts it to the deck, steps back at the free throw line, and hits over Jabari Walker. Celtics by 7.
Might have got away with a walk.
He did. They both did. They let it go because they let the Embiid one go. Listen, Giannis set a new standard the other night with his 6-step travel. Oubre moves to the left side, Joel Embiid. Hand off Maxey, chased by Pritchard. Maxey drives, swings back to Embiid, cranks up that three over Pritchard and hits it. 7 of 17 now is Joel Embiid. Remember, he missed all 4 in Boston, so he's been over 500 since. Pritchard, bad pass trying to catch the cutter, Derek White. After Pritchard got bumped and the Celtics turned it over for the first turnover for either side, and we played over 4 minutes.
That turned his ankle.
And they lost Oubre. Pritchard, yeah, that's why he didn't get back. Oubre had lost the long lead pass from Maxey. They were trying to catch Pritchard, who was still doubled over a little bit, and trying to walk it off. He definitely turned his ankle. Sixers tried to go quick, and that caused them to turn the ball over, but now we're keeping an eye on Pritchard, who is walking like someone my age when you first get out of bed. Gingerly. Comes across half court, moves to Derek White left side. Guarded by Edgecombe. Jaylen Brown ready to set a screen. Derek White spins around it. Picked up by Oubre. Bounce entry, Jaylen Brown. Bumps with Edgecombe. Bumps him twice. Spins in the paint. Step back at 12. Got another one. Boy, Jaylen is locked in this week.
Getting where he wants to go. Anytime he wants to get there.
Pritchard and Jaylen Brown have all 13 Boston points here. Nearly 5 minutes in. Celtics by 6. Maxey. Bounce pass. Embiid against Josh Minott. Free throw line. Foul coming. Elevates. There's the foul. Shot banked in. Scored and won. Joel Embiid with a little DX crotch chop. Classy move, and he'll go to the free throw line.
That's a little move then. And he hit it with the body. What he's trying to do is trying to get that contact. Instead of staying vertical, guys are leaning forward, and they're getting that contact. And Pritchard might have to come out of this game after that ankle.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, actually, Minott.
Minott's going to come out replaced by Hauser. It's a high five from Sam Cassell. He gets the love from Sam Cassell, and he is not getting the love. Joe Mazulla is chasing Josh Minott all the way back to the end of the bench, and he has given him a healthy dose of what for. Welcome to life with the 25-26 Celtics. You be a hero 1 minute.
That happens when you're younger. When you're a young player, you think you've done something, and you get chewed out. Going back to the bench, you're like, what did I do?
Joel Embiid, 8 points opening night in Boston, and he's got 8 points in the first 5 minutes here tonight. 13-10. Celtics by 3. Pritchard walks it across half court. Picked up immediately by Quentin Grimes, who's the first sub for Jabari Walker as Philly goes smaller. Cada standing on a three-point line. Handoff Pritchard. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, coming strong. Stop and start. Gets Grimes up in the air. Short jumper. Rattles home.
Wow. Might have hit him with the body, and Pritchard's still trying to run that thing off. He's not 100 yet.
And he and Jaylen Brown still the only Celtics who've scored. Embiid tried to catch in transition. He dropped it, has it back, and then gets stripped from behind by Derek White. Embiid had no chance to hang on to that ball with Derek White near him. Derek White bounce pass late. Jaylen Brown puts it to the floor, and he got fouled on his way in by Quentin Grimes. The Celtics are running. We've already got drama here. Embiid looking better. Josh Minott not so much. 6:25 to go opening quarter. Opening of the NBA Cup, Boston 15, Philadelphia 10 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 5, 15-10. But as we like to say in the first quarter, it's early here in Philadelphia. Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Kenneth Johnson of Wellesley. Boston goes up by 15 at any point here in the first quarter. Kenneth gets the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck. Handle the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. We'll see the Sports Deck tomorrow night when the Celtics return home for their 5th game in 7 nights. And waiting and resting and ready will be Ime Udoka's Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant joining that crew with the Terror Twins, Ahmed Thompson and Tari Eason.
Big bodies.
We got Clint Capella, Steven Adams coming off the bench. Rebounds are going to be tough to come by tomorrow night.
Well, in that case, you probably have to run and be more efficient at spreading those big guys out. If you let them lock in defensively, then they're going to make it really tough for you.
So Luka Garza will check in for the first time, playing with Hauser, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, and Peyton Pritchard staying out there with the ankle. Over the shoulder pass, Simons finds Hauser, pretty good look. 3, circles the rim, rim spits it out. Scramble for the rebound. Oubre beats Garza to the spot and then commits the foul. And Celtics are fouling a lot here. That's the 4th team foul midway through the quarter, and that was one of the many reasons that Joe Mazulla yanked Josh Minott. He got the 2nd foul, and then I'm sure there was discussion extensively about what Joel Embiid does when he catches at the free throw line. And Minott fell for the trap anyway. Embiid comes out, as he's only going to play 20 minutes tonight. At Dembona in the game. Edgecombe squares himself. Tough shot at 12 feet, man. When he left his feet, he was facing the wrong way, and he squared himself in midair. 15-12. Celtics by 3. Right-hand dribble for Peyton Pritchard. Switches to the left on Edgecombe. Step back, nothing there, so he shuffles to Hauser. Cross court, it comes right side, Jaylen Brown. Couple of dribbles to the left hand, in on Oubre. Oubre falls backwards, so Jaylen steps back, rips another jumper, and Jaylen Brown is 4 of 5. He's got 9 here in the first quarter, 17-12. Celtics by 5.
You think that's a great matchup, though.
The Celtics had that huge comeback win in here last
back
year.
right.
Maxey spinning on Simons, falling away and hitting.
Gotta know he's coming back right. You gotta know that.
They had a dude in here about 20 years ago used to score like that. Simons for Hauser, quick catch and shoot, left side 3, no good. Well, he's missed a couple of pretty good looks here. Hauser's been really the only Celtic shooting the 3 consistently here at the start of the year. 2nd in the NBA in made 3s. Oubre straightaway 3, no good. Rebound, Hauser deflects it to Simons. Celtics by 3 on the ball. Simons up the left side, switches to the right hand, explodes past Edgecombe, but his runner is no good, and the rebound's going to belong to Philadelphia. Maxey leads a 3-on-2. Ahead to Quentin Grimes, protects it from Pritchard, lays it up and in. Funny how much different they can play with Embiid out of the game.
Embiid out, they start running.
17-16, Boston lead down to 1. Pritchard goes behind the back. Garza doesn't want that shot. Pritchard relocates for a straightaway 3, short front iron. Rebound, Hauser deflects it out to Jaylen Brown. Celtics hitting the offensive glass here. Jaylen driving, steps past Maxey, easy layup. And Tyrese Maxey giveth, and Tyrese Maxey giveth away.
Tyrese Maxey does not want to foul.
19-16. Boston by 3. Maxey going to his right, and there's the 5th foul as Hauser and Simons collapsed on him, and it's just a matter of who Courtney Kirkland decides the guilty party is. It's Hauser, they're over the limit, and Maxey goes to the free throw line.
I mean, you jump over on the right hand and make him go back to his left. And there's a little chant, a few of them, of MVP. The way he's been playing so far, though.
He's in the 10-day conversation. Misses the free throw here. He's been getting to the line nearly 12 times the game, shooting 87% from the line. Crazy shooting numbers, 46, 47, 87 are the splits, leading the league at 37.5 points a game. And this is one going unnoticed because he's scoring so much. 33 assists and only 8 turnovers. He gets 1 of 2 at the line. 19-17. Celtics have led throughout the first 8 minutes of this game tonight. Opening game of the NBA Cup. Group play. Celtics' next game in the NBA Cup will be Friday in Orlando. Driving, Simons protects the ball and keeps everybody at bay, including Edwards. Seals him off and lays it in with the right hand.
That was so good. Simon said just got his body between two guys.
That kid can score. Grimes gets in deep on Garza, scoops it up, no good. He took himself off balance.
Numbers.
Garza pulled away, 3-on-2. Jaylen Brown runs up the middle of the floor, kick to the corner. Simons runs there, fires, and's got 3.
Well, that's not being selfish. Under control, getting to the free throw line, looking left and right, and dropping the ball, dropping it down.
First assist along with the game-high 11 points for Jaylen Brown. Now Simons has a steal, punching it ahead to Jaylen Brown. Brown gets a little help, a pick set by Sam Hauser, and he lays it in. And very quickly, Celtics score 7 straight, and they've got their largest lead. Timeout, Nick Nurse. 3:28 to go, opening quarter. Boston 26, Philadelphia 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor, but try picking your fave from all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit amica.com and get a quote today.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
When you compete with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra. Superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Unbelievable start for Jaylen Brown here. 13 points on 6 of 7 shooting. Nifty assist on a Simons 3. Celtics lead by 9, 26-17. And when Jaylen doesn't have a good game, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. I told you he wasn't a #1 guy, but he has had several games here in which he's looked very much like a #1 guy, and nobody seems to say anything about that.
Oh, my goodness. My guy Sheed is here.
Rasheed Wallace.
They'll find him wherever he's at.
Yeah, no doubt. Philadelphia legend who retired to us on the plane. Yeah, I think he's down courtside, right near...
right under the stanchion.
Yep. Good to see our friends Ian Eagle and Stan Van Gundy calling this game on Amazon Prime. We welcome those of you who haven't figured out how to get that on your TV yet. Kick out Quentin Grimes, long cross courts. Hauser saw it coming, playing free safety. Deflects it out of bounds. Speaking of football and great wide receivers, Deshaun Jackson rang the bell.
Well, kind of rang the bell.
Yeah, he struggled with it a little bit, didn't he?
His timing was way off. The bell was ringing before he even hit it.
Under out of bounds and safe to Justin Edwards. Grimes swings it around the horn. Maxey is open. Right side 3 is good. Boy, every look he gets right now. He's just on one of those all-time heaters. So much hard work for him has paid off. 6 points, 3 assists for Maxey. Pritchard twisted his ankle earlier. He's played the entire first quarter. Celtics by 6. So is Jaylen Brown. Stop and start. Jaylen pump fake on Oubre. 14-footer is good. Score it and the foul. And this has been Jaylen Brown's night so far.
Boy, it's ISO one-on-one. This time, guys, man, up in the air, and the popcorn popper hit him on the arm as he went up. Splash.
Jaylen Brown is 7 of 8. He has made 7 shots in 9 minutes and 8 seconds.
Boy, I wonder if we under the basket right now. I know he's not had to have a uniform on, but you think they can tee sheet up or something? 'Cause that boy was a tee machine.
I'd rather, if you're going to go talk to him, I'd rather go find out, see if he's available to fight Jake Paul in a couple of weeks. But that's another story. 3-point play for Jaylen Brown. 29-20. Boston by 9 with 2:46 to go in the first.
Doing this all so far without Derek White even scoring 8 points.
This is crazy. Derek White hasn't even taken a shot. Because Pritchard had all those shots early, and then Jaylen got going. Oubre bumping with Jaylen, gets a deep, goes to that left hand, lays it up. That got touched by Bona. He deflected it in. He's arguing, but that's pretty clear-cut offensive interference.
I thought Brown was the one that actually hit the basket.
That's what Adem Bona is saying.
No, it wasn't.
It was Bona. Trust a guy, and that's what you get. Grimes, Bona, Edwards, Maxey, Oubre, 5 on the floor for the Sixers here. 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Celtics looking for another double-digit first quarter lead. Up by 9. Queta sets the high screen. Simons down the right side, lob. He overshot Queta. Loose ball pounced on by Hugo Gonzalez. Results in a kick out, deflected into the corner from Simons to Derek White, who drains the 3.
Derek White finally gets a good look. Going right, going right, going right.
And this time they're right on that arm, so it forces Maxey to kick back to Edwards. He misses the 3. Rebound Simon. Bad pass, though. Looking for Gonzalez. Knocked away by Grimes, but Gonzalez pounces on a loose ball. Throws out to Derek White. Another 3.
Wow. Wow, you're talking about a shootout. Great defense, and Gonzalez made that happen.
He knows where to be, and he knows where other guys are. It's a 15-point game. Grimes drives, kick to Edwards in the corner. That lefty 3 is no good. Weak side defensive rebound for Derek White. Celtics by 15 on the ball.
And running.
Derek White finds Simons. Thought about the quick 3 instead. Attacks Maxey. Gets to the left elbow. Falls away. It rims out. Scramble for the rebound. Oubre's got it. Quick outlet. Here's Grimes. Derek White back defensively. Grimes forced to hold up. Wait for help. Puts in the hands of Maxey. Maxey with Simons on his hip. Has the right hand taken away, so he shovels it to Oubre for 3. Cuts to the 12. 35-23. 1:09 to go in the first quarter.
I think we just had our winner.
We did. Another winner this week. Couple of them on the road. Derek White. Kick out Sam Hauser. Return to Derek White straight away. He's going to take a deep 3. No good. Not sure about that shot. Oubre has the rebound, falling out of bounds. Just barely got it back into Bona. Tyrese Maxey puts it to the floor. Attacks Simons. Goes right at him. Queta from the backside. Swats the shot right into the hands of Gonzalez. Now the Celtics have a 3-on-2. Simons returns to Hugo Gonzalez, who launches a 3 and knocks it down.
Wow.
Hugo Gonzalez, first NBA 3, gives the Celtics a 15-point lead.
Great job then. Getting back to block that shot.
Opening night, Celtics had 15 assists against Philadelphia. They've got 8 in the first quarter tonight. Edwards catches, shoots, left side 3, no good. Weak side defensive rebound. Queta, Celtics can pretty much hold for the final shot here, and an opportunity for a second consecutive 40-point first quarter. Simons, he's going to fire right now. Deep 3 is no good. Rebound, Edwards has got it. That was not a good shot from Simons because it leaves the Sixers 12 seconds here. Maxey lobs it ahead to Edwards. Return to Maxey. Left-hand dribble, coming strong. Bumps into Gonzalez. That's a foul. It's going to give Maxey free throws with 5.8.
He pushed him the right way. But doing a better job now of coming over against Maxey and attacking him. Make it tough for him. They showed a picture on the outside of Tyrese Maxey on the billboard. I looked at it quickly, and there was just a front profile of him. Didn't show the braids. It looked like Stephen A. Smith. I was like, why they got Stephen A. Smith on the billboard here?
Why would you be surprised? He's everywhere else. First free throw is good for Maxey. 16 was the total assist. 16 assists for the Celtics opening night against the Sixers. 8 in the first quarter tonight. Maxey gets the first free throw. Celtics will still have 5.8 here. Second free throw is good. Maxey hit 3 in a row after missing the first one. 38-25. Derek White will inbound it with 5.8 to go. Pritchard, Simons, Hauser, and Keita are the other 4 on the floor. Derek White gets it into Pritchard. Picked up by Edwards in the backcourt. Pritchard dribbling low, gets to half court, 2 seconds. Pritchard steps to his left. Shot released in time, no good. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. But Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard go off. They almost outscore the Sixers by themselves. And the Celtics have another double-digit lead here on the road early. End of 1. Boston 38, Philadelphia 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord, or 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Juicy, tender, USDA choice sirloin steak is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak or top round London broil for just $4.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the savings on custom cut sirloin steak. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Well, I'll give you a little inside baseball stuff. When we've had for the last couple of years this promotion where the Celtics have to go up by 15 points in the first quarter to get a winner, we kind of all privately looked at each other and said, geez, I wonder how many winners we're going to have this year. But that is 2 this week with the Celtics going up by 15 on their way to a 13-point lead. Kenneth Johnson of Wellesley is our winner of the Ford F-150 first quarter contest. He gets the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck, courtesy of your New England Ford dealers. Celtics will take a 13-point lead, 38-25 to the second quarter here in Philadelphia. And remember, by the way, as this game goes on, however it plays out, the score matters in the NBA Cup games. The margin of victory, margin of defeat matters.
Well, I remember you were saying that before, and we looked at some shots. And what game was that?
Chicago, Billy Donovan. See how you don't have to finish the sentence.
Well, see, it was.
That was where the Celtics were, and they did successfully. They had to beat Chicago. I don't remember what it was 2 years ago. They had to beat them by about 26 or 28 points to get the final wild card spot and advance to the quarterfinals, and that's exactly what they did. And Billy Donovan was mad because the Celtics were clearly running up the score when the game had been decided. And during a timeout, Joe Mazulla had to explain to him that those were the rules. It worked out. Xavier Tillman gets an entry, so does Baylor Shireman. Here playing with Gonzalez, White, and Simons in the second quarter. Embiid back in for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid catches against Tillman. Couple of dribbles to the left hand. Embiid kick back out. Grimes return to Embiid on the repo. Spins on Tillman. Falls away. Tough shot. Rims out. Rebound Tillman. Anytime you get Embiid, at least going backwards, not forwards, you'll take it. Derek White moves into the corner. Shireman wearing the white T-shirt under the white uniform. Returns to White. Long cross court. Simons has it. Used to the Tillman screen to dribble with his right hand to the free throw line. Coming strong down the lane. Scoops it up and gets the bounce.
And very seldom anybody trying to attack Joel Embiid going towards the basket for a layup.
That kid scores the basketball. Meanwhile, we get another foul here on Hugo Gonzalez.
Who got knocked down?
Wow, Joel Embiid. It's amazing. I didn't realize the superhuman strength of Hugo Gonzalez until Joel Embiid magically went flying off that contact. Wow, that kid is super strong.
Joel
That's
Embiid,
crazy.
man, he would go down if there was a a soft gust of wind coming in here.
Grimes falling down on the backpedaling Derek White draws another foul. Celtics were over the limit midway through the first quarter. Now they picked up 2 team fouls 47 seconds into the second.
Trying to run away from him, but Grimes closed the distance, went right to the body.
So Quentin Grimes had a big year in the Sixer Tankathon here last year. He was the beneficiary.
Almost too big.
He ran up all these big numbers, and he had to be thinking, ka-ching, and then when it came time for teams to go into restricted free agency, nobody was really knocking, and he thought he'd get more money here. He didn't, but he's back. Misses the second free throw, offensive rebound, though. Edwards gets inside out, puts it up and in. That cuts it.
As soon as that happened, Sharman, that happened on his watch coming out of this game.
Yep. And Josh Minott comes out of the doghouse to replace him. 40-27. Derek White dribbles into the paint, draws the double team, kick out Tillman, return to Derek White. How many times have we seen Derek White double team, by the way, the last couple of years? He drives right side, pump fake on Embiid. Tough handoff, saved by Gonzalez. His follow away. He had to take it at the shot clock buzzer. No good, shot clock violation. That was not a great possession by Derek White. So, Josh Minott out of the kennel, back in the game. Sixers the ball down by 13. Grimes, bounce pass, Embiid right in his office at the elbow, but he misses the open jumper. And the rebound for Tillman. Embiid now 2 of 5. Derek White goes the distance and draws the contact in the foul.
Looking for that contact. Did he get that on Joel Embiid running in, or did he get fouled on the backside? It's Edwards really with the push in the back.
Waiting for them to make it official. It is Edwards. And free throws here for Derek White.
Trust the process.
They did for a long. Think about all those years they waited. 2 full years for Embiid to play. And by the way, the Celtics would have taken Embiid had he been available. But Joel Embiid, Aaron Gordon went off the board, and
it's funny.
Celtics ended up with Marcus Smart.
Funny, we sat down, and myself and Tommy Heinsohn sat down there one day, and there was an exhibition game. I don't think it was in Worcester. And we watched Joel Embiid warm up, and we were like, ooh, this dude can play. He's gonna be good.
And there was a time, just a couple years, obviously in his MVP year, and then even when he was hurt a couple years ago, he was averaging a point a minute. He was doing things offensively we have not seen. Derek White misses a free throw. We're at 41-27. Celtics by 14 early in the second quarter. Minott trying to ride Trendon Watford, who we didn't see on opening night. Careful not to pick up a third foul. Watford dribbles around him, scoops it up. No good. Offensive rebound tapped up from Embiid. That won't go. Edgecombe comes up with it, kicks out to Grimes. He misses the follow-away 3, and Minott secures the defensive rebound.
Bring that ball into the body.
Celtics still +3 on the glass, despite that little fiasco. Minott, right-hand dribble, into the paint, gets in pretty deep against Watford, then throws it back out to Derek White. Derek White, left-hand dribble, Watford on his shoulder. White can't pump fake, so he kicks out to Simons. 5 on the shot clock. Simons going to have to make something happen here. 2 on the shot clock. Simons doesn't realize it. Now launches and hits a crazy follow-away 3 after the shot clock expired.
Well, we talked about a guy who can get shots off. That was a fall away to nothing.
Started with Pritchard, then Jaylen Brown got on the heater. Now Simons has 10 points in 9 minutes. 44-27, largest lead for the Celtics, and a missed 3 by Grimes, and Minott another defensive rebound. Here comes Derek White. Bounce pass lead for Simons. 3 in transition. Air ball. And I mean, not close.
Let me just say, heats off. Coming right, coming right, coming right.
Maxey goes into 2 men. You know a foul's coming. Shot no good. Gonzalez holds his hands up, but he didn't foul him with his hands. He fouled him because he was still moving. And Hugo Gonzalez has now picked up 3 fouls in 5 minutes. More free throws for Maxey.
What Maxey looks for is this. He is looking for the contact. If guys stop or if guys are still moving, he hits them with the ball and goes towards the rim.
I don't know if you want to call it catching a break or not, but they're going to call that on Tillman. So not a 3rd foul on Gonzalez, but 9 fouls already called on the Celtics in the first 15 minutes.
Call it catching a break. Well, and it's Sharman in this game. A little surprised he was able to get out of the doghouse that quick. Joe Mazulla, man, he's going to give you a little rope. And if you hang yourself, you just hang yourself.
So 11 Celtics have played again early. The 2 sitting on the bench have been Jordan Walsh and Chris Boucher. Free throws good for Maxey, 44-29. Celtics by 15. 9-10 to go in the first half. Derek White down the right side. He's got some room, gets the 12 feet. Jumper is good. And as brilliant as Maxey is offensively, defensively, not so much. 46-29, Celtics by 17. Maxey shovel pass back to Embiid. Return to Maxey. High left-hand dribble. They force him to go left. He's going to swing it back to Quentin Grimes, who blows right by Simons. Elevates, and Minott stays with him, blocks the shot. Celtics have a 3-on-1. Simons racing into the front court, attacks Edgecombe, and Edgecombe gives the foul.
Man, give those guys out there, Minott, full credit for making plays. And that was a great play just to block that shot and running back on the offensive end trying to get numbers.
When is the last time we saw a Celtic team that had guys like Minott and Simons, and they're just galloping? I mean, galloping.
Well, and that's what I said about Joe Mazulla. And I was on our flagship early this morning, and I said the Celtics are not going to be as talented as they have in the last couple of years by losing some of those guys. But what they'll be, they will probably be more of a scrappy team. And scrappy teams in the NBA, if they play hard enough, they're going to win their share of games.
Because there will be nights like the other night where you play scrappy and you do all those little things, and then the shots fall, and suddenly you're beating one of the best teams in the NBA by 20. Simons gets 1 or 2 free throws. Celtics by 18 here. Watford moves into the left corner. Clean look for Grimes, and he's got 3. Celtics did not get back defensively. Celtics have struggled defensively with Simons on the floor. They announced Watford, but that was Grimes who hit it. Simons, left-hand dribble to the left side of the floor. Fall away 3, no good. Rebound, going to be a loose ball foul against the Celtics.
No, I think
they pointed the other way, but I think it should be on the Sixers. It is. Nope. Yeah, it's on Sharman. It is.
And this is what I believe. If you're out there and you're Joe Mazulla on his floor, use your powers for good.
47,
what I mean by that, hustling.
47-32. Sixers the ball down by 15. Maxey. Shireman takes that right hand away. He's trying. Maxey goes there anyway. Turns, runs into Shireman, throws to the left corner. Edgecombe 3, nope. And the rebound for Tillman. Boston by 15 and the ball. Derek White zips into the right corner. Shireman sets himself to lefty 3. No good. Weak side defensive rebound. Nope. Stolen by Simons. Simons handoff. Minott got hit. No call. He gets his own rebound. Lays it up. No good. Gets knocked to the ground and gets fouled. Free throws coming. Nothing pretty, but it's working.
Wow. Good steal on the backside. You go up here and just a little bit of block then by Joel Embiid. Get the ball back. And then you have contact, harm. Trying to get a three-point play, almost went. But the hustle that this kid is getting into, I think that's the big thing everybody's going to look at.
First free throw good for Josh Minott.
Kelly Oubre Jr. back into the Sixers. Jaylen Brown back into Boston.
So Jaylen Brown, who was the best player on the floor by a mile when he was out there the first 9 minutes, 16 points on 7 of 8 shooting. He returns. Came off the injury report yesterday. He's looked really, really good this week. Minott gets the free throws. Celtics lead by 17, 49-32. 7:38 to go in the first half. Celtics huge road leads in these last 3 road games at Detroit, New Orleans, and Philadelphia. Grimes, long cross court, Edgecombe slashing, Euro step, kick back to Grimes, clean look at a 3. Simons left him, but it's no good. Back iron, long rebound, safe from going out of bounds by Edgecombe. Finds Maxey, deep 3 straight away. Maxey's up to 13, 49-35. Jaylen Brown behind a Tillman screen. He steps into a left side 3 and gets it right back. And these shots by Jaylen Brown are going right down the middle.
Yeah, he just did it calmly.
That rim's got to look huge for Jaylen Brown right now. He's up to 19 first-half points, 52-35. Maxey, bounce pass. Here comes Embiid, rolling to the basket, and he just lost the ball. Thought he got fouled. He's arguing instead of getting back defensively, so it's a 5-on-4. Josh Minott looking for the open man. It's Simons. It's 3. Got it!
Wow. I thought Joel Embiid might have got fouled then, but no contact, no harm, and the Celtics come back with punctuation.
The Celtics have a 20-point lead, 55-35. midway through the second quarter, and Nick Nurse will grab timeout. Doesn't take much to turn this crowd, which has been so enthusiastic and so excited about this Sixers start, but real life has settled in here through a quarter and a half. 6:27 to go. First half, Boston 55, Philadelphia 35 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
On the CW, the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs are down to one final race.
Absolute chaos. My heart is pounding right now.
The title is up for the taking.
Survival is what it's all about in the playoffs.
And nobody
Contact made hard.
Timbers are flaring. Is going down without a fight.
These guys are out of control.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship, live from Phoenix.
Saturday at 6:30 on CW 56.
You'll get more than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out, get deals on the after party. When you've got date night, get deals on favorites that'll make you their favorite. And when you've got family for the weekend, we've got breakfast.
It only takes $5 to fire up the flavor with the hot and spicy McChicken and the $5 meal deal. Or $6 to savor a McDouble in the $6 meal deal. Price and participation may vary. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Celtics rolling right now, up by 20 midway through the second quarter in Philadelphia, 55-35. Shooting 58% from the floor. And again, needless to say, a long way to go in the current NBA with both these current rosters and the way they play. Up-tempo, a 20-point lead can be gone in 3 minutes. But, as I said at the start of the night, didn't want to pull too many threads on this 4-0 start for the Sixers, given how close the games were and their quality of opposition or lack thereof. All that said, you see some of the defensive holes here in this Philadelphia team.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you're talking about your guards, a young guard. You haven't seen much from Edwards so far, but what you see is you see guys who are not interested in playing on that defensive end. And Joel Embiid being one of these guys now coming out of this game.
He's still on a 20-minute restriction. He's already played 11 minutes, so likely will not see him for the rest of the half. That said, the Sixers played better, certainly in Boston when he was out. He is a -12 in this game, so they're a -8 when he's been out. Quentin Grimes, straight away against Simons. Picked up by Minott, swings back to Maxey left side. Simons reaching for the ball. Maxey steps backwards to his left, misses a fall-away three. Garza cradles the rebound, keeping it away from one of the great rebounders of the last decade plus, Andre Drummond. Jaylen Brown with the handles against Kelly Oubre. Picks up his dribble, long cross court. Simons catches in the corner. Enters to Garza, 10 on the shot clock. Garza against Drummond, backs him down. Kick out, Pritchard, 6 on the shot clock. This is going nowhere. Pritchard dribbles to the free throw line, trying to save it, and his jumper rattles in.
He just got to a spot and finally just eased it into the basket.
Peyton Pritchard, again, 5 for 5 inside the three-point line, 0 for 2 outside. Can't make a three, but still very effective. They swing to Oubre in the corner. His three is no good. Offensive rebound comes right to VJ Edgecombe. And he finds the cutter, and Grimes lays it in. 20-point game, 57-37. Jaylen Brown behind the Garza screen. Coming downhill on Andre Drummond. Shows him the ball, turns, fades, and finally misses one. Maxey has the weak side rebound. Maxey into the front court, finds Grimes in stride. Grimes slowed down by Pritchard.
Oh.
Did he? Yeah, he fumbled the ball. He slid his back foot while he was trying to get position. And the Sixers turn it over for the 5th time. Points off turnovers right now. 7-0 Boston plus whatever they get on this possession.
That back foot just kind of slid a little bit. He's trying to stop.
5:06 to go in the first half. Celtics by 20 and the ball.
Zone look.
Jaylen Brown gets the Garza screen. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the free throw line. Kick out Pritchard. He is due for a three, and he's got it. This is 8th of the year. He was down to 18% from three before that make. 60-37. Celtics by 23, their largest lead. Edgecombe, he's been quiet here in his second look at the Celtics. Steps back, forces one over Garza, and he hits it.
Kind of gets where he wants to go, and he just can elevate so nicely.
He's only taken 3 shots. 2 of 3. 60-39. Simons steps away from Grimes. Crazy fall away from the corner. No good. Offensive rebound, and he put back for Garza.
Garza not jumping at all. Able to just get his wing under the great rebounder. Drummond just lost that basketball and lost contact.
Garza's chained to the ground, man, but he makes it work. Edgecombe spinning on Pritchard, gets to the left elbow, jumper too strong. Pritchard has the rebound. Celtics by 23 and the ball. 4:04 to go. Celtics shooting 59% from the floor. Pritchard dribbles behind his back. Here's the step back at 14. No good. Back iron. Offensive rebound. Minott in one motion catches it and throws it down, but it will not count. As they call the offensive foul.
Wow.
Now, did they get Garza or Minott? It's on Garza.
Didn't see the play then at all. All I saw was now Drummond someplace he doesn't want to be. I remember one time he was petrified of being at the line.
Yeah, he has had some really ugly nights. He is a hack candidate, of which there are going to be more and more now. There are fewer bad free throw shooters that play, but there's more and more reason to hack because offensive efficiency is up the last half decade as Drummond on cue misses the first free throw.
And it's amazing to me when I watch Drummond just before the half or just before the game gets started. He always tosses one from half court. Why?
He gets his first 3 against the Celtics playing for Detroit years ago. He gets 1 of 2, right on brand. Celtics by 22 on the ball. 3:53 to go in the first half. Pritchard through the NBA Cup logo at center court. On this blue court here in Philadelphia. It's a screen from Simons, picked up by Maxey. 8 on the shot clock. Pritchard, high screen from Jaylen Brown. Over the shoulder pass. Jaylen's got a good look, gives it up to pump fake, dribble to 10 feet, and lob it towards Garza, who snuck in on the baseline, catches and lays it in.
Jaylen Brown is playing the complete game. This time setting the table for other people.
And if I'm not mistaken, Garza got off the ground a little bit there.
Maybe.
64-40. Oubre, left-hand dribble coming strong. Simons reaches for the ball. Oubre floats it up and in, scored in the foul on Simons. And this is sort of the danger. You'd rather commit fouls of aggression, but the Celtics are so over-the-top aggressive that fouls like that are going to happen. Chance for a three-point play as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Media Group Station.
Grandy and Max sold out Xfinity Mobile Arena, South Philadelphia. The Celtics have the missed free throw and the rebound for Hauser. Really bizarre schedule. Celtics will be right back here in about a week and a half. Jaylen Brown with no look, got deflected, enters towards Garza. Garza somehow catches it, punches it to the corner where Peyton Pritchard is open, but he misses a 3. Hauser grabbed the rebound, couldn't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds.
Peyton Pritchard wide open then, had all the time in the world. Uh-oh, maybe in the backcourt. Oh, close.
Celtics have pressed 10% of the time this year. Under Joe Mazulla the first 3 years, that number was about 2%. Edgecombe gets to 12 feet. Pritchard shuts him off. Kick out Maxey. Maxey explodes into the paint. Bounce pass. Drummond catches. Pump fake twice. Pump fake 3 times. They don't call the 3 seconds, and Drummond is able to kick it out safely to Edwards, who swings it around to Edgecombe. 3 on the shot clock. Edgecombe pull up 3 on Pritchard. Swish.
It's not a good call. He was in that lane more than 3 seconds.
5 straight for the Sixers. They cut it to 19. 64-45. 2:33 to go first half. What is that lead going to be at halftime? Derek White, right-hand dribble, down the right side. He floats it up, going to bounce short, and the rebound belongs to Maxey. Pushes it ahead to Edgecombe. Sixers trying to run. Edgecombe driving strong, runs past Hauser, scoops it up and in. And the foul on Hauser. Hauser wanted to get back and take a charge. Edgecombe was coming so fast, Hauser didn't have time to set himself.
Edgecombe jumped by him.
And Joe Mazulla will grab the timeout. 2:18 to go first half. Boston 64, Philadelphia 47 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
This weekend, celebrate 50 years of Miller time with Miller Lite. Miller Lite, the original light beer, making the game, your tailgate, or game day party legendary for 5 decades. Legendary stories start with a light. Celebrate responsibly.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica has been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Run, walk to honor our heroes. Join the Journey Home 5K 10K, November 9th in Devens. 100% benefits clear path for Veterans New England. Sign up now at JourneyHomeRace.com.
Building a fireplace, patio, walkway? Plymouth Quarries has 60 acres of products for you. Visit their Hingham location or PlymouthQuarries.com. Plymouth Quarries, excellence in stone since 1915.
NBA fans, the race for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
When the games begin,
30 teams will start, but only 8 will advance. And only one champion will capture the cup. To finish first, they'll have to put the pedal to the metal. Who will capture the cup? Well, let's see what happens on the court.
Basketball is back.
Emirates NBA Cup Group Play continues every Friday on Prime.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Celtics lead and chipped away out by the Sixers. They've cut it to 17 here as Joe Mazulla calls the timeout. A free throw coming as Celtics didn't have the right lineup on the floor to be able to run with the Sixers. Celtics got this to 24.
Out big. That his eyes get big when he was coming back Edgecombe and he saw Sam Hauser standing there. He just like loaded in. It was crazy.
And, you know, Sam, who has been a capable defender and obviously had those great defensive rating numbers because everybody was attacking him and getting out of what they wanted to do offensively. Hauser has not scored in this game, which obviously hurts him if he's not defending. Meanwhile, the reaction behind us is for the introduction of one Allen Iverson.
The answer.
7 games tonight.
The answer.
Peak Iverson was a sight to see.
Well, Iverson now, I think, is the sight to see. One thing he said he'd stop doing was stop drinking, and I think that's a thing that's going to really help him prolong his life.
3-point play for Edgecombe and an 8-0 Philadelphia run. He's got the Boston lead, a third of it chipped away from 24 down to 16. Pritchard getting dogged by Edwards as he comes across half court. Derek White comes out to get it. White chased by Edgecombe. Entry, Jaylen Brown driving on Oubre. Good job by Oubre to slow him down. Kick out Pritchard, going to put it to the floor, drive, run it off the window and in.
Well, you ran him off the line, but you weren't under control, and he floated under your wing for a little banker.
Peyton Pritchard is now 6 of 7 inside the three-point line tonight. Edgecombe dribbles for 12 feet. His floater comes up short. Scramble, rebound, punched out of bounds by the Sixers. Celtics will get it back, leading by 18 with 1:44 to go in the first half.
Edgecombe looked like he wanted to actually give a pass over to Drummond then instead of shooting the jump shot.
Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will update you. World Series Game 6 about to get underway in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays trying to clinch it for the first time since Joe Carter touched them all in 93. Peyton Pritchard down the right side, gets in deep on Edwards, spins, fades, misses the shot. Edwards a rebound. How about the fact that Peyton Pritchard has taken 12 shots in the first half of this game? Maxey driving with that left hand, tiptoes the baseline, then throws all the way out to Edwards. Edgecombe on the right side. Hauser is the one guarding Maxey here. Edgecombe against Pritchard, fumbles the ball, has it back, moves it to the left corner. Drummond, 3, yes! I've seen it all now. 11-2 is the Philadelphia run, and Andre Drummond, corner three, cuts the Boston lead to 15. Edwards fouls Derek White. That was the last foul Philadelphia had to give.
Well, I think
what is going on?
You heard everybody kind of groan collectively when he released that basketball when it went in. It's almost like people are having babies.
Ball in the hands of Keita. Driving. Jaylen Brown, tough lob, got knocked away. Loose on the floor. Philadelphia's got it. Final minute, first half. Big run here for the Sixers. Oubre driving on Derek White, gets it deep, runs it up and in, scoring the foul, and the Sixers are galloping now, and the Celtics lead is getting whittled away.
Well, you let Oubre drive all the way to the basket then, and nobody really attacked him. He got within the dotted line.
That was the 19th career three-pointer for Andre Drummond, by the way. In 14 years in the league.
Well,
Oubre, free throw, bounces out, scramble for the rebound. This should be a loose ball foul. No, it's on the Celtics, which means more free throws.
See, you're having a hard time trying to box out Drummond. And I'm watching Keita. Keita's turning, facing, and not boxing out. There was a kid one time that was from Cleveland that the Celtics just had a hard time, and I called him Fuzzy Top. He had a hard time of boxing him out. Kevin Garnett and them just complained all the time.
Can I buzz in?
Help yourself.
Who is Anderson Varejao?
Yep, and that would be it.
Andre Drummond buries a corner three, and now his free throw is right down the middle. Who is this guy, and what did he do with Andre Drummond? That cuts it to 12. Celtics led by 24 not that long ago. But that's the way this is going to be. 20-point leads in the modern-day NBA. Big possession for the Sixers. A 15-2 Philadelphia run. And the Boston lead cut from 24 down to 11 in the blink of an eye. 2 for 1 here. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Jaylen Brown lost the ball. Oubre knocked it away. Oubre for Edwards. Here comes Maxey racing down the right side. Sixers were out of bounds. They fumbled it near the sidelines. Edwards pounced on the loose ball to avoid the turnover, but didn't realize he was out of bounds.
But it actually called in. It was over and back.
Yeah, right with his back foot. It wasn't on the sideline. It was on the half-court line, yeah. Yeah, they had it right.
They won the challenge.
McNurse doesn't get it done on time. All right, 2 for 1 is gone. Jaylen Brown for Keita straight away. Derek White comes together. Those two have worked well together. Derek White got to pull off for the jumper and knock it down. The White-Keita dribble handoff plays have been very efficient for the Celtics. 68-55, Boston by 13. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go in the first half.
Right.
Maxey against Sam Hauser. Push pass for Kelly Oubre. Oubre against Derek White. 3 dribbles to the left hand, attacking, running it off the glass and in. Big finish to the first half for Oubre. And the inbound going to be deflected, so Jaylen Brown can't get a shot away. And all the hard work the Celtics did to build that big lead, only to have it cut in half quickly. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA. First night of the NBA Cup. Of course, Game 6 of the World Series. We'll update you on all of it. And then back here in Philadelphia, suddenly we got a ball game. It's halftime in the opener of the NBA Cup. Boston 68, Philadelphia 57 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor, but try picking your fave from all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed with Boston Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. And Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more, just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro-loyalty for details. Subject to change.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
In this economy? Almost sounds too good to be true.
These prices are very true, and at BJ's, they're great, not good. That's great prices every day, no matter the economy, including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Wellesley Farms Deli Honey Ham, $6.99 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join and make BJ's your destination for savings every day.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Jaylen Brown behind a Tillman screen. He steps into a left side. 3 and gets it right back. And these shots by Jaylen Brown are going right down the middle.
Yeah, he just did it calmly.
That rim's got to look huge for Jaylen Brown right now. He's up to 19 first-half points.
Oh, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. 68 points. That's good. That is very good for the Boston Celtics. They out to a big lead, 68-57 right now at halftime. And as you heard there, Jaylen Brown is seeing the basket very well. He had 19 first-half points, 17 minutes. Also had 5 assists. Don't forget that. 1 steal, 2 rebounds. He's leading the way for the Celtics, 8 of 10 shooting in this one. He's 2 for 3 from downtown. Hitting free throws as well, and he's a +3 for the first half as the Green have the lead, 68-57. So it's a little bit of a revenge spot. Of course, Celtics hosted the 76ers on opening night, but there is more Joel Embiid tonight. He's played 11 minutes, has 8 points. You should turn it on. He's got 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He also gave the DX symbol for those that may remember that from the old wrestling days. It wasn't cool. But you know what was cool? It's our man, Derek White. 17 minutes, 11 points. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He's just doing it all, including this basket.
Rebound Simon. Bad pass, though. Looking for Gonzalez. Knocked away by Grimes, but Gonzalez pounces on a loose ball. Throws out to Derek White. Another 3.
Wow. Wow, you're talking about a shootout. Great defense, and Gonzalez made that happen.
He knows where to be, and he knows where other guys are. It's a 15-point game.
How about that? Ugo to White. Maybe we should make the T-shirts. What do you think, Matt? Make a T-shirt. Derek White again, 11 points, doing it all. 2 for 3 from downtown. He's +5 in the first half. And they mentioned Ugo Gonzalez there. He played 5 minutes. He hit his first NBA 3. And he's got 3 points so far, playing a little bit of defense in this one. He didn't see action in the first game, but 1 assist, 1 rebound. And, well, that's good production off the bench. Peyton Pritchard starting tonight, 16 minutes. He has 15 points in the first half, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and, well, you know, he hit a 3 as well. Let's hear it.
Entry, Jaylen Brown driving on Oubre. Good job by Oubre to slow him down. Kick out Pritchard, going to put it to the floor, drive, run it off the window and in.
Well, you ran him off the line, but you weren't under control, and he floated under your wing for a little banker.
Peyton Pritchard is now 6 of 7 inside the three-point line tonight.
That's right. They chase him at the line, and he just dribbles right by him, and boom. It's just as easy as that, Peyton Pritchard. He's just so good. Finally, his name is Mr. Simons. That's what we call him. Anthony, with an F. Anthony. 15 minutes, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 of 11 from the field. Let's hear it from Anthony Simons.
Bounce pass, here comes Embiid, rolling to the basket, and he just lost the ball and thought he got fouled. He's arguing instead of getting back defensively, so it's a 5-on-4. Josh Minott looking for the open man. It's Simons, it's 3, got it!
Wow. I thought Joel Embiid might have got fouled then, but no contact, no harm, and the Celtics come back with punctuation.
Hey, how about Josh Minott? Why not Minott? 12 minutes, 2 points. They've been 2-0 since he's played, 4 rebounds. He's just having fun. Nemusketa, 11 minutes, no points, 2 rebounds. And Sam Hauser off the bench, 11 points, no rebounds. Luka Garza, though, got hurt in that first game, remember? 2 rebounds, 4 points. They're up 68-57. And we'll get your Sports Hub headlines. We'll tell you what else is going on in the NBA and, of course, the World Series. And Bill Belichick's playing tonight. We'll do all that coming up next. I'm Joe Murray on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
In this economy, almost sounds too good to be true.
These prices are very true, and at BJ's, they're great, not good. That's great prices every day, no matter the economy. Including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Wellesley Farms Deli Honey Ham, $6.99 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join and make BJ's your destination for savings every day.
Run, walk to honor our heroes. Join the Journey Home 5K 10K, November 9th in Devens. 100% benefits clear path for Veterans New England. Sign up now at journeyhomerace.com.
I know, Nelson. I'm telling them. Winter doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door in. That's why Super Service Today gives your home more than a tune-up. It gets a winter defense plan, a deep camera look inside your furnace's heart, an examination of the drains and filters, and pressure tests that spot trouble before it's too late. It's $199 and also makes you a Total Care member where you get 2 free visits per year, priority scheduling, and peace of mind. Because when winter bares its teeth, we have your back. Book now at superservicetoday.com.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Well, the scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right. Hawks, they lead the Pacers 63-59. Raptors up 42-30 second quarter. New York 16, Bulls 14, and then a couple other games later on tonight. Lakers, Grizzlies, Jazz, Suns. Denver at Portland, and the Pelicans head to the Clippers. The World Series, Game 6 underway right now. No score between the Dodgers and Toronto. Of course, the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead and can close it out with a win tonight. Patriots, they're gearing up for Sunday's game against the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix will be ready to go. Ramondre Stevenson, though, dealing with a toe injury. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. The Celtics lead at halftime, 68-57. I'm Joe Murray. The second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Looking for a spooktacular deal this Halloween? Visit the 99 restaurant this Friday for Kids Eat Free. Or feed the family at home with a delicious family meal to go. You gotta love the nines. Did you know that Aaron's, the snow thrower company, also makes Gravely lawnmowers? Do yourself a favor and get the job done right with the Gravely zero-turn mower designed to deliver professional results. Dial in your precise cutting height with the comfort of a plush high-back seat, powered with a dependable Kawasaki engine. Gravely is here for you and your lawn, just like the Aaron snow thrower is here for your driveway. Get the most mower for your money and get a Gravely zero-turn. Find your local dealer at gravely.com.
When you own your own business, you own every decision. Catch the red eye or take the 6 a.m.
Make a new hire or promote internally.
Celebrate a win with the toast at the gate or unwind at the lounge. Big props to this team. Some decisions are a win-win. Like earning 8 times points on Chase Travel. Introducing Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business. With $2,500 in annual value, it's the business card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member of FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Success doesn't simply happen. It's built, one decision at a time. An upgrade, an investment, an opportunity. At National Grid, we provide businesses with a portfolio of energy-saving solutions to help improve sustainability. From small improvements to full-scale upgrades, our clean energy and electrification programs can help make your building more efficient, more comfortable, and ready for tomorrow. So let's work together. We'll be there for your business every step of the way. Visit ngrid.com/here for you to learn more. National Grid is a proud sponsor of Mass Save.
When life throws you a curveball, trust Catches Law, New England's hometown law firm. With over 4 decades of success and a local team that truly cares, let Catches Law fight for you. Remember, there's no fee unless you win. Visit catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge! Driving, Pierce, kick out, Garnett, long two, switch.
Well, that's what we want to see. Kevin Garnett in control with his jump shot. So far, his jump shot's kind of abandoned him so far this year. Wake-up call, Kevin Garnett.
From the Bulls. Garnett spinning on Tyrus Thomas, falling away. Tough shot. He uses the window, kissing it high off the glass. It's really Garnett against Aaron Gray. One dribble. Garnett, shimmy shake, turn, spade, 6 feet, splash.
He's got him on that box like that. Mouse in the house. Wake-up call. Kevin Garnett is wide awake.
Wednesday, we were talking about Robert Parrish because I had the opportunity to do that podcast with him, and the all-time leader in games played in the NBA, a record that LeBron James is going to break this year. On this date in 2008, Kevin Garnett became the youngest player to reach 1,000 career games, passing Sean Kemp, the Rain Man, in a win over the Chicago Bulls at the Garden in the title defense season of 08-09. Celtics, well, looking back fondly on their 24-point lead, which is now 11 as we begin the third quarter in Philadelphia tonight.
Well, if you watch what was going on for them to get that lead, they didn't give up in the second chance opportunities. When they start getting them second chance opportunities, things really change.
And when Philadelphia started running, which they started doing when Embiid was out of the game.
Well, Embiid slows the pace. And what they do is they pick up the pace. Obviously, Kelly Oubre was a big-time guy doing a lot of different things, of rebounding the basketball. And the Celtics never stopped the basketball going towards the rim.
Sixers now, I'm trying to do the math really quick. Minus 28 with him on the floor. Which means, since they have been outscored by a total of 10 points, they are a plus 18 without him. Wow.
See, again,
kind of wild.
You know, just Tyrese Maxey slowed them down a little bit in that second quarter.
Third quarter begins. Sixers the ball going left to right. We're in the red uniforms tonight, the red road uniforms on this blue NBA Cup court. Celtics in the home white on the road. Joel Embiid back in the game, pounding it with the right hand to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe down the right side of the floor, hand back to Embiid, elevates for a 12-footer and knocks it down. And the Boston lead, which was 24 late in the second quarter, is now down to 9, 68-59. Remember, the Celtics came from 26 down to win here last time they were in this building. Jaylen Brown takes the handoff. Oubre on his shoulder, exposed the ball, knocked away by Maxey. He will go the length of the floor, slam it, and lay it in with the right hand. That cuts it to 7.
Didn't we say something about that, not turn the ball over?
And they haven't turned it over just 5 times in the game, but points off turnovers 12-6 in favor of the Celtics, but their lead is down to 7. Derek White for Jaylen Brown against Oubre. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, elevates, draws some contact, forces a shot, no good. Embiid the rebound. No call either way. Jaylen Brown not happy about it. Maxey back the other way, trying to make it a 2-possession game. Maxey, shovel pass for Embiid. Kata in front of him. Embiid going to drive, protects the ball, lays it in. Kata just pulled away. Embiid scored easily. This is a 23-4 Philadelphia run. 23-4. And the Celtics lead is 5. We basically have a new game now. Pritchard for Jaylen Brown straight away. Bounce pass back to Pritchard. He wants a 3. He's open. Nope. Wide left. Rebound headed out of bounds. Jabari Walker picked off Minott, so he couldn't chase it down.
You miss those opportunities. Easy ones.
Celtics this year have already lost 2 double-digit leads, including to Philly on opening night. Maxey pass deflected by Pritchard into the hands of Derek White. He's going to race right past Embiid. Embiid stays with him and blocks the shot from behind out of bounds. Derek White takes a tough tumble into the stanchion.
Derek White trying to save. He got hit from behind, but I think he got ran down from behind. Joel Embiid ran and ran and finally blocked that shot as he was trying to get it over his head.
He followed through and made some contact, but he got the ball first. Under out of bounds, Derek White. Lobs it all the way out to Kata. Kata holds it, looking for help. Derek White comes to get it. Derek White steps to his left away from Edgecombe and airmails a 3. So another hot start. Now Pritchard and Derek White are back down to 3 for 9. Just defies description how poorly those two guys have shot for their skill level the first part of the season. Embiid pressured a little bit in the backcourt, gets rid of it to Maxey. Celtics lead was 24. Very quickly, it is down to 5, 68-63. Maxey steps back on Minott. 3 is no good. Rebound, Kata. I would have made it a 2-point game. Jaylen Brown into the front court. Driving past Oubre into the paint. Finds Kata coming strong. Kata goes over Embiid and just lays it in with the left hand.
Could have been a foul.
Edgecombe. And Oubre elevates. Blocked from behind by Derek White. Out of bounds it goes. Sixers will keep it, but a good hustle play by Derek White to chase that down.
Derek White kidding him on the backside before he was looking for the contact. None to be had then as he got in the air.
Maxey will trigger the under out of bounds. Into the right corner, Edgecombe over the shoulder, Embiid against Kata. Handoff goes right through the hands of Maxey out of bounds, and the Sixers, unforced error, turn it over.
Too hard.
Celtics trying to regain some momentum. 7-point lead and the ball, 9:27 to go in the third. Derek White cross half court, going slowly against Maxey. Kata ambles out, sets a screen. Derek White attacks the left side, gets in deep, floats it with the right hand, high off the window, no good. Scramble for the rebound, Embiid just yanks it away from Derek White. They're still battling. Derek White goes to the floor, calling a loose ball foul on someone. Looks like Embiid. Well, maybe Courtney Kirkland will let us know.
Call on Derek White.
He did call it on Derek White. He pointed the wrong way. He pointed to the sideline like it was going to be Boston ball. But Sixers will get it.
Tell you what, you got to earn all these shots now. You get hit on the head, hit on the arm. They're not calling too many things right now.
23 fouls called in the game, 16 of them on the Celtics. Oubre Bullies his way in on Derek White, floats it up, blocked by Queta, headed for the corner. Derek White pulls it away from Maxey, and the Celtics have numbers as a result. Derek White bounce pass into the corner. Pritchard attacks, return to Derek White, cross court, Jaylen Brown all alone, rocks, fires, misses the open three. Offensive rebound, Queta had it inside out on Embiid. He goes to the floor, scrambling. Oubre throws it off Queta out of bounds. Philadelphia ball.
Good hustle then by Oubre. Oubre was going out of bounds. Queta was on the ground, just threw it off his head.
Oubre's kind of the unsung hero of this whole thing. Here's a bad foul by Embiid in the backcourt. Handing off to Maxey and then throwing his big giant body out to impede the progress and knock down Minott. That is a Philadelphia turnover.
That's a bad play. Minott was trying to run and kept running. What you do, run into the pick. Make the official make that call.
Embiid must feel like a new driver pulling onto the Autobahn right now. With the speed of this game around him. Pritchard on the inbound of Derek White. Out in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen trying to turn on Oubre. Drives strong in the baseline. Muscles it up and in. Wow, that is just unbelievable. Tuesday is arms and back strength shown by Jaylen Brown on Oubre. 72-63. Could have been and one. They don't call that. Celtics have pushed the lead back to 9. Embiid doesn't know where he's going to go with this. So he hands off to Maxey. Return to Embiid. Up fakes the right side three. Drives on Queta. 2 long strides. Puts it off the window and in. Good job by Queta not to foul, but better offense there from Embiid. 8 points on opening night. 14 here. Here's a steal. Edgecombe to Oubre. Lays it up. No good. Bad foul by Jaylen Brown. Could have been an and one, but the shot was no good. Now Jaylen picks up a second foul. Fouls just piling up. The Celtics have defended aggressively, but they have not done it without fouling. Remember, Celtics survived a huge disparity in fouls and free throws Monday in New Orleans.
Derek White jumped in the air with no place to pass it. And the 76ers were the only one looking for the basketball. But Oubre missed the first of 2.
Yeah, Sixers have missed their share of free throws. 12 of 19 tonight. Oubre is 0 for 3. Technical on the Celtics. Might be Joe Mazulla. No, maybe.
Brown.
Yeah, it's on Jaylen Brown. Remember, he had one the other night, and he's still barking here at Kevin Cutler. And Neemias Queta gets in the way. Keep Jaylen in this game. Boy, Jaylen is really upset. Remember, this goes back to the last call on the other end with Oubre. So Maxey shoots the technical and makes it. That cuts it to 6, and Oubre still has another free throw coming.
Jaylen's still talking.
Oubre bends the knees. The lefty free throw is good. He finally gets one after missing his first 3. 72-67. Boston by 5. And the ball. 7:58 to go third quarter here in Philadelphia.
Brown's going to get a call here in a minute.
Queta. Straight away. Embiid reaches out. Queta returning to Peyton Pritchard. Pretty good look. Right side 3. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. Oubre keeps it away from Jaylen Brown, but he can't keep it in bounds. It's a play. That doesn't show up in the box score. Yeah. But the hustle there by Oubre just keeps it away from Jaylen and a driving opportunity.
And Jaylen could have got called for a foul then. A little push off as Oubre was trying to grab that basketball.
Jaylen is upset right now, and he's playing like it.
Gotta calm down. Take the aggression out on the opposition.
Well, if anyone can talk about holding their temper here and keeping it together in Philadelphia, it would be Cedric Maxwell.
Cam, did he not win a championship that year?
You know, they put you in jail now for this. Inbound to Queta and to Pritchard. Shot clock at 8. Pritchard with Maxey on him. Picks up his dribble. Someone's got to help. Bounce pass to Queta. Hand back to Pritchard. He's going to launch a deep 3. Block. Maxey got a hand on that, and it comes down to Embiid. But Pritchard has a 3-pointer blocked by Maxey. Embiid ambles into the front court. Fakes it going left, hands it instead to Maxey. Maxey, return bounce pass, fielded by Embiid against Queta. Embiid dribbling between his legs, starts down the right side, stumbles a little bit, muscles it up and in, scoring the foul. And Embiid can make it a 2-point game. Queta dominated Embiid, dominated him in Boston. not so much tonight. Timeout, Joe Mazulla, 7:19 to go, third quarter. Brand new ball game now. Boston 72, Philadelphia 69 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log into BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Brand new here in Philadelphia. Embiid going to the free throw line, trying to make it a 2-point game after the Celtics led by 24 late in the second quarter, 72-69. Celtics have had 16 assists on opening night. They already have 16 tonight with the last one, Delta Dental. Massachusetts donates another $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. Celtics basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn about their award-winning customer service. And a high-energy game here will be difficult anyway, considering what is waiting for you tomorrow night with the giant size Houston Rockets. A lot of kids out trick-or-treating right now, hoping to get the full-size, king-size candy bars. You get the king-size Houston Rockets tomorrow night. They have the option, if they don't start a Kogi, they could go bigger and start 4 guys who are 6'11" if they choose.
Well, it's a big team, but what makes you vulnerable like that is the fact that now you cannot get out and defend from the three-point line. Eventually, Pritchard and White have to get going from the three-point line.
We are all patiently waiting for Joel Embiid to shoot his free throw. He does. It is good. 7 straight for Philadelphia. How about a 30-8 run spanning halftime? 30-8 over the last 9 minutes for Philadelphia. And that's how the Boston lead went from 24-2, 72-70. Garza has replaced Cater. Hand off Jaylen Brown, dribbled it off his own foot. Out of bounds it goes. 7th Boston turnover. Sixers can tie or better. And it's not that is a shocking development as much as how quickly it has happened. Maxey against Minott. Embiid sets the screen. Maxey moving to his left. Handoff gets to Embiid, and Embiid just got run over, fouled by Derek White.
This should not be a shot, though.
Bet it will be.
I think he hit him before he got into the act of shooting. Let's see a replay on it.
That was on Derek White. That's his third. He's fourth.
No, that shouldn't be no. He just caught the basketball. This should be on the side.
Yeah, Joel Embiid was standing at the free throw line hoping that won't be happening. No. 9 minutes and 42 seconds. That's how long it took the Sixers to cut this from 24 to 2. And they've got the ball back here with 6:45 to go in the third. Maxey creeps his way to the free throw line, floats it up, gets the bounce, and there it is, tie game. Less than 10 minutes for the Sixers to erase a 24-point deficit. 72 all, 6.5 to go in the third. Simons, Pritchard, Brown, Garza, and Hauser, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Simons, shot clock already at 6 against Oubre. Simons, right-hand dribble, lost it, has it back, turns, gets to the elbow, tough jumper, barely hits the front iron. Offensive rebound, Peyton Pritchard, spinning in the paint, kick out. Simons, the turn to Pritchard, shovels it to an open Jaylen Brown, deep three for the right side, got it.
Well, finally, good ball movement, able to get a second chance opportunity because Pritchard got inside out.
Ends the 32-8 Philadelphia run that had tied it, 75-72. Boston by 3, 5:51 to go in the third. Kelly Oubre, entry to Joel Embiid. Garza guarding him, baseline extended, double team comes, ball moves to the middle, Embiid threw it away. Pritchard got in the passing lane, deflects to Simons. Simons goes the distance, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, easy put back for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen is 11 of 15, 26 points on 15 shots. Maxey, kick out. Edgecombe had an open shot, didn't want it, goes to Embiid. Embiid being harassed by Simons. Simons walks away from him, gives Embiid an open shot. He bricks the three, but it goes out of bounds. Simons, something was going on with his sneakers, and he just stepped away from Embiid to wipe off his sneaker and gave Embiid an open shot.
One thing that happened, when Simons went in to get the layup, he went in those first couple of rows. Probably hit a beverage back there, got his shoes wet, and he's running back trying to dry his foot off.
77-72, Boston by 5. And the ball, Peyton Pritchard. End of the front court, left side. Jaylen sets the screen, Pritchard instead goes left. Returns it to Jaylen, wants to go on Maxey, and Maxey just stumbling around. Commits another foul. Second foul on Maxey, and needless to say, the Celtics are hunting him. Embiid tonight, by the way, back to his old self. 17 points in 18 minutes.
He'll score the basketball. There's no doubt about it.
Simons enters to Pritchard. Shot clock is at 10. Pritchard floats it to Jaylen Brown. He's got a pretty good look. Right side three, too strong. Rebound, Grimes comes down with it. Jaylen now 3 of 6 from distance. Flirting with 50% for the young season. Edgecombe dribbles behind his back, turns Hauser around, gets to 10 feet. Jumper, rattles in. You'll see that on the highlights tonight. 12 for Edgecombe, 77-74. Jaylen goes the distance and gets it right back, attacking Oubre and scoring with the left hand. Jaylen is putting on a show tonight. This is really high-level stuff. 28 for Jaylen Brown, 3 rebounds and 5 assists, 79-74. Boston by 5, 4:34 to go in the third, and beat out on the minute restriction. Edgecombe, deep on the right side. Tries to turn the corner. Simon stays with him. Push pass for Andre Drummond. He hit a 3 from out there before. Spins on Garza at the baseline. Muscles it to the far corner where Oubre's 3 is no good. The rebound field on a hot by Garza. Quick outlet to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with Maxey in front of him, waiting for the Celtics to get set up offensively. Boy, Hauser still has not scored. Pritchard going to pull up, shoot a 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Garza flies in. Kick out Simons. He will launch. Miss a 3. Another offensive rebound. Hauser misses a floater. Put back. Rebound punch to the air, and Maxey's got it. Maxey into the offensive end. Shovel pass. Trailer Edgecombe flies in. 2-hand slam. Sixers within 3. And here comes Edgecombe. He's up to 14. Officials blew the play down. We don't know why.
Pritchard, I think, has blood on his shirt.
If you can see that from here, that's pretty impressive. I got to get me a pair of those glasses. So it's an official's timeout with 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Celtics up 79-76.
Well, the things that happen, again, you turn the basketball over against the 76ers to get into a running situation. Had Joel Embiid score some baskets, and then you turn the ball over, you put them in. That's where I think Edgecombe is going to be so effective, attacking the rim the way he does. And you get him in the open court, that kid can make some things happen. Absolutely a killer. Elevates with that jump shot, the little fall away. He has it all going. I love that when you see a player that's that complete.
2 unbeaten teams in the Eastern Conference, not the 2 you thought at the start of the year. The Sixers tonight and the Chicago Bulls are 4-0, and they are up 10 on the Knicks in the second quarter. NBA Cup game tonight at the United Center. Giddy's playing really well for them.
Yeah.
Well, but the story, Buzelis is the guy who's taking the jump forward. They're going to be able to defend enough. Atlanta blowing out Indiana tonight at the field house. 79-76. Celtics with the ball up by 3. Peyton Pritchard started this game red hot. Challenged by Oubre. Here's the bounce entry. Jaylen Brown spins on Edgecombe, falls away. Shot no good. Not getting the call. Offensive rebound. Hauser. Kick out Pritchard. Good look at the left side 3. No good. Rebound. Jaylen Brown can't grab it. Oubre couldn't pull it in. He tried to, and he fumbled it out of bounds. Celtics will get it back. And what is going on here with Peyton Pritchard shooting threes? It is insane. He is now down to 8 for 45 on the year. He is below 18%. That's about half of what Peyton Pritchard would normally shoot.
That's some good looks, though.
8 for 46. Nick Nurse going to grab a timeout here, maybe to check the Blue Jays score. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Boston 79, Philadelphia 76 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
So it was a coach's challenge on the out-of-bounds call by Nick Nurse. And obviously he must know something because you don't waste that. Did he or did he not?
No.
It looked, from where we are standing, it looked like it was clearly off Oubre.
Yeah.
Let's find out from
Unless
Courtney
it was
Kirkland.
a foul.
Yeah, that's what that, maybe a proximity foul.
After review, number 7 for Boston illegally contacted the arm of Philadelphia during the loose ball. The rule on the floor has been overturned to a loose ball foul. It is a successful challenge.
And shooting.
Philadelphia will retain their timeout.
That is a great challenge.
It was a mandatory timeout. Philadelphia will retain their challenge.
It is a great
Play will
time.
resume
Courtney,
with one
it.
plus the 1 during the penalty, and Philadelphia will shoot 24 on the shot clock.
Courtney. All right, dude. Let's move on.
It sounds like, it sounds like when I go to a store sometimes, when the guy's trying to sell me something, and I go, I'll take it. And he goes, no, let me explain it to you. I was like, whoa.
Nope.
Don't unsell it, okay? You're about to unsell it now.
Like Wes Unseld, right?
Wes Unseld's my guy.
So, Max, we're going to cut you this year. Okay, I'm out. No, let me explain it to you. Nope, I'll take the money. Kelly Oubre makes the free throw. So think about what this challenge meant. You went from a Boston possession up by 3. By challenging it, you get a third foul on Jaylen Brown. You put the Celtics over the limit, and you get free throws from Oubre. Second one is no good. Hauser grabs the rebound. Oubre's missed a bunch of them tonight. It's about the only thing he hasn't done well. Oubre, 2 of 6 from the line. 79-77. Boston by 2. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Racing down the left side. Simons beats Stroman, scoring the foul. And Anthony Simons, who was dead last on the Celtics in plus-minus coming in, has been the plus-minus master for Boston tonight.
That's crazy to see how quick he went by him. It happens when you're an older player. All of a sudden, it's the road run, he's gone. And hit him on the arm as he laid it up softly.
If Simons makes this free throw, the Celtics will be a plus 20 with him on the floor. In a game they only lead by 5. That's exactly what happened. 3-point play for Anthony Simons. He has had a really good week after kind of a shaky start those first 2 games in the 3-game losing streak. 17 for Simons in 19 minutes off the Boston bench. 82-77. Boston by 5. 3:08 to go in the third. Grimes, who has struggled tonight. Step back on Hauser, moves it left side, Trendon Watford. For Edwards. Edwards collides with Pritchard, forces one up, failing contact, no good. Letting a lot of stuff go on both sides tonight. Garza the rebound. Outlet ends up in the hands of Sam Hauser, who's got to get going here. Pritchard challenged by Grimes. Pritchard dribbling low. Bounce pass, Garza flips it up, easily blocked by Drummond. But the loose ball pinballed around, and Hugo Gonzalez makes another play and saves that loose ball. Pritchard ducks the shoulder, drives strong on the left side. Pump faking, traffic, hands to Garza, and his flip shot is good from 10 feet away.
This time, maybe get that second chance opportunity. Hugo made another good play of getting that rebound and keeping the basketball alive.
Garza's had a nice couple of games here. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Garza, 84-77. They zip the cross-court pass fielded by Edwards. Edwards returns to Drummond, not another 3. Nope. Rebound headed out of bounds. Simons will let it go. It'll be Boston ball with a 7-point lead. Andre Drummond hit the 18th 3 of his NBA career in the first half tonight. 18 threes in 13 NBA seasons, and 3 of those 18 have come against the Celtics. I did too much homework. Simons, cross half court. Garza comes out, sets the high screen. Simons steps to his left, shoots anyway. 3 comes up short. Drummond has the rebound. Celtics, to this point, believe it or not, now +9 tonight, have out-rebounded the opposition this year. Grimes goes cross-court left side. Great look for Edgecombe, but he misses the open 3. Rebound Garza. We'll see if those numbers stand tomorrow night against Houston. Celtics slowly pushing the lead back up, doing it with Jaylen out of the game. Pritchard, step back, not there, so he kicks out. Hugo Gonzalez is open. His 3, no good. Weak side rebound. Drummond pulls it away from Garza. Grimes into the front court. Simons holds his ground. Grimes circles back, finds Watford. Watford coming strong. Handoff. Drummond flips it up. Air ball from 5 feet away, and Simons has the loose ball. How do you miss a shot that badly from that close? Pritchard, right-hand dribble. Gets his deep into the paint. Spins. Drummond is there, so Pritchard will throw it to Garza. Return it to Pritchard on the wing. 12 in the shot clock. Later stages, third quarter. Celtics by 7. Pritchard dribbling low. Moves to the right corner. Garza tries a 3. Got it! All net, Luka Garza.
Wow. Just stepped back then, and Pritchard was kind of just trapped. The trap was set.
Sixers came all the way back to tie it. Now they trail by 10. Nearly a turnover. It is one. Grimes lost it. Hauser lead for Hugo Gonzalez. Length to the floor. 2-hand slam, and the Celtics suddenly lead by 12.
Wow. Talking about coming back, making some defensive plays.
10 straight out of the timeout off that missed free throw by Oubre. 89-77. Celtics by 12. Punched away by Pritchard. Loose ball. Hauser moves it ahead to the front court. Hugo Gonzalez diving to try to get possession, but the ball goes out of bounds. Great hustle by this group on the floor.
All right, Larry Joe Bird. There's no way you were going to save that one. I like the hustle. I like the effort. Saw Larry do the same thing. Dude, you couldn't save that. It was already out of bounds, but you're flying in there. But, hey, fans love it.
And the fans will see that slow-mo replay on Amazon Prime. It will remind them of that Larry play when he would slide into the media tables. Now you're sliding into $2,000 courtside seats.
No, I'm going to tell you this. Those people there are a lot softer than that media table. I went in there and got a concussion.
Maxey into the front court. He's going to launch a crazy deep 3 and hit it. That was absurd. 21 for Maxey and 11 assists. Sixers cut it to 9. That was also a 2-for-1. That's why he shot it so quick. 24 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Simons harassed near half court. Puts it in the right hand, brings it back out. Garza trying to set a screen for him. Edwards chasing Simons, dribbles into Drummond, lost the ball, turns it over. Grimes goes the length of the floor and is fouled at the rim. Hugo Gonzalez elevated to try to come up with a highlight block at the very least, although he commits the foul. Going to make Grimes earn the points to the free throw line. Celtics bench loves the hustle of Hugo Gonzalez. Celtics are the one thing in this wild already roller coaster up and down 6 games that you cannot deny is that Joe Mazulla has these guys playing hard every single night.
And that's what I'd said. I mean, over and over again, he's going to have them playing balls to the wall. And because of that, they're going to get those second chance opportunities, extra effort points.
Grimes, good free throw shooter. Gets the first. Celtics will get the ball last with 10 seconds to go. Oubre going to come in defensively, come get Drummond.
That's a big play then by knocking down that 3, 2-for-1 opportunity then.
Celtics, that was an opportunity. They had a hack of Drummond opportunity there the last few minutes. Free throws good for Grimes. 5 quick points for the Sixers. Cuts it to 7. Final seconds, third quarter. Derek White hits half court, 7 seconds to go. Gets the Hauser screen, finds Hauser, he is due. He dribbles to the top of the circle, 18-footer, no good. Boy, Hauser can't buy one tonight. Rebound Edwards, and that will do it for the third quarter, in which Sam Hauser is 0 for 4. Josh Minott hasn't made a shot tonight, but the Celtics are going to take the lead. Into the fourth, they led by 13 at the end of one, by as many as 24. 11 at halftime, up by 7 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 in the NBA Cup opener. Sixers trying to avoid their first loss of the year. Celtics trying to extend their win streak. Boston 89, Philadelphia 82. Fourth quarter next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Juicy, tender, USDA choice sirloin steak is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak or top round London broil for just $4.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the savings on custom cut sirloin steak. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
This is Boston's home for sports.
A lot of drama, as there usually is when the Celtics and Sixers play. Last time we were in this building, Celtics came from 26 down in the third quarter to beat the Sixers. Tonight, Philadelphia down by 24 late in the second quarter. Came all the way back to tie it. Celtics went on a little run, keyed by Anthony Simons and Luka Garza to go up by 12, but Sixers with the final 5 points of the quarter. Boston will take a 7-point lead, 89-82. Into the fourth quarter, Sixers trying to stay unbeaten. Celtics trying to win their third straight to climb out of that hole after the 0-3 start. And a really difficult game tomorrow night. 5th game in 7 nights and a back-to-back against the Houston Rockets.
talking about, you're definitely talking about a game that the Celtics, you look at it, White hasn't shot the ball well from the three. Pritchard hadn't shot the ball well from the three. And you're still winning by 7. Kind of cool.
3 for the Dodgers off Kevin Gausman in the third. Dodgers win tonight. They will be a Game 7 of the World Series tomorrow night against that Celtics-Rockets game. Boston with the ball going right to left. They're wearing the home whites tonight in Philadelphia. Playing with Simons, Garza, White, Hauser, and Hugo Gonzalez to start the fourth. Garza gets rid of it to Derek White. Derek White dribbles it off his own foot. Diving to get it is Maxey. Celtics turn it over again. Adem Bona finds Quentin Grimes open for 3. Nope, back iron. But a loose ball foul going to be called on the rookie as Trendon Watford got inside out, and the foul's just piling up. This is as big a foul disparity as you will ever see in the NBA. 10 fouls called on the Sixers tonight, 22 on the Celtics.
Oh, you look at the plays that are going on right now. The 76ers are putting a lot of pressure at the initial point of attack. The Celtics aren't handling that well at all. Almost be about time to get Brown back in this game.
He's played 26 minutes already tonight. Watford moves it to Quentin Grimes. Simons down in his defensive stance, trying to stay with Grimes, push pass into the corner. Watford spins on Derek White, gets into the paint, back to his right. He traveled, yeah.
Had no place to go then. Good defense then by the Celtics.
So it feels like Embiid's going to go past the 20 minutes tonight because he's sitting on 18 right now before he comes in at some point here in his fourth quarter. Celtics by 7, 89-82. Lost a big fourth quarter lead against Philadelphia opening night. Here's the touch foul called against the Sixers. See if this foul number starts to even up a little bit. Fouls on Bona away from the ball.
Watch the pressure at the initial point of attack.
Derek White out at half court. Hauser sets the screen, bounce pass to Hauser, who slides down, throws to the far corner where Simons is all alone. Missed the 3, put back easy when Gonzalez airballs it from 3 feet away. That's the killer. Maxey. Gonzalez trying to stay with him. Maxey puts it behind his back into the left hand, goes to Oubre for 3. Lead is down to 4, 89-85. This is why young teams don't win close games on the road. Derek White, cross court, Keita, return to Derek White. Keita sets the screen, Oubre fell down. Derek White picks up his dribble, shovels it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to have to do something. He drives, kick out Simons. Simons couple of dribbles in, short jumper, blocked. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. And here comes Maxey. Sixers can make it a one-possession game. 21-12 for Maxey tonight. Moves it left side to Grimes. Grimes trying to return it to Maxey, does. Now he's got Gonzalez on him on the switch. 9 on the shot clock. Maxey return to Grimes. Straightaway 3. No. Rebound. Who's going to get it? Oubre will. Comes all the way out to him. His put back 3 is no good. Rebound out of bounds off Bona or Keita. It should be all Bona. Boston ball. Sixers can challenge if they want. How about the Chicago Bulls are up by 20 on the Knicks right before halftime. Wow. The Sixers come back, win this game, and the Bulls blow out the Knicks, and they can extend their lead atop the Eastern Conference. Celtics up by 4 on the ball, 9:55 to go. Celtics going to need Jaylen Brown to have one of the best games of his career and pull this off. Simons down the right side, cradles the ball, handed Gonzalez, kick out Hauser. Good look for him. He needs it, and he finally gets it.
Tomlin, good play. Good movement of the basketball. Move the bodies and then move the ball via the pass.
Sam Hauser couldn't miss Wednesday against Cleveland. He had been 0 for 4 tonight until that make. 92-85. 12th 3 of the night for the Celtics, who had dipped down to 32% till that make. Quentin Grimes, slowed down by Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo earning these fourth quarter minutes here at 19 years old. Maxey against Hauser. Dribbling low. Here's the pull-up 3. Boulder. Rebound. Keita is able to deflect it towards Derek White. Maxey forced that. Simons driving on Bona, goes past him, lays it up with the right hand. Bona stayed behind him and blocked the shot clean. Maxey lead on the left side for Grimes. Finds the cutter. Bona steps around. Hauser flips it up, no good, but gets his own rebound. Keita wasn't there. Offensive rebound for Adem Bona, 92-87. Boston by 5. 8:52 to go. Derek White. Deep straight away. Gets the Keita screen. Those two have worked well together. Derek White going to pull up, shoot from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Maxey pulls it away from Hugo Gonzalez.
Coming right.
Sixers with the ball down by 5, and Maxey looking up to see where everybody was, took his eye off it and dribbled it slightly off his hip, out of bounds. A couple of unforced errors here by the Sixers. That is their 14th turnover. Celtics will get the ball up by 5 with 8:38 to go. Edgecombe comes back in.
Like Sam in the ear right now, saying it's time right now for Brown.
8:34 to go. A tough game coming tomorrow night. But you got to get this one. Simons behind the Cada screen. Edgecombe jumps at him. Simons tries to turn the corner, can't. Has it in the left hand. Shot clock is already down to 6. Simons doesn't have time to reset. He tries. Drives right side, scoops, blocked out of bounds. Bonus saw it coming and just swatted it into the front row. The good news is the Celtics will get it. The bad news is they only have 0.8 of a second to get a shot away. Simons took too much time there.
They are putting pressure on this basketball early on. Bowling just comes from the backside, had a layup opportunity.
Let's see what the Celtics draw up. 0.8 of a second on the shot clock. Derek White triggers the under of bounds, lobs it. Here comes Cada flying over Oubre for the two-hand slam. Remember that one, and a steal in the backcourt by Gonzalez. Kick out, Derek White for 3. It bounces short, and the rebound for Maxey. It's a clean shot. You'll take that. But Gonzalez making plays out there. Maxey trying to stay in. Gonzalez trying to stay in front of Maxey, and he does. 94-87. Celtics by 7. Maxey jump step on the free throw line. Kick out Oubre, closed on by Hauser. 8 on the shot clock. Oubre dribbling between his legs, exposes the ball. Gonzalez reaches in, rips it away, and gets it to Simons. Boy, Hugo Gonzalez making plays out there. Derek White looking for an opening on the right side. Handoff Sam Hauser. Return to Derek White. Puts it in the left hand. Attacks the paint. Runs it up with the right hand, and it rattles home. Celtics by 9. Timeout, Nick Nurse.
He's talking about battling, man. These dudes are battling for Joe Mazulla right now. And Joe has done the best thing by keeping Brown on the bench as long as he has. And about 7:30 to go. He wants to maybe we get one more minute here and then come back where Brown will be great.
Hugo Gonzalez is giving him the chance to do that by earning these minutes here. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Boston 96, Philadelphia 87 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
On the CW, the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs are down to one final race. The NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship, live from Phoenix.
Saturday at 6:30 on CW 56.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Be sure to tune into the Off Air Show with Felger every Wednesday just after 6 p.m. on the 98.5 The Sports Hub YouTube channel. The Off Air Show is presented by the original light beer, Miller Lite. Legendary stories and the Off Air Show start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller time.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Sellout crowd at Xfinity Mobile Arena. This turned into a high-tempo, emotional game. Celtics have pushed the lead back to 9. Which is sort of the new 3, the way NBA games are played now. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball TD Garden all season. Seats from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics first homestand of the year begins tomorrow night against the Houston Rockets. Then the red-hot Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz in on Monday, followed by the sort of new-look Washington Wizards with a little more veteran presence now with Chris Middleton and C.J. McCollum. Alex Sarr's off to a good start for Washington. This has been a wild one tonight if you're just joining us or just couldn't figure out how to get Amazon Prime on any of your devices. Celtics led this game by 24 fairly late in the second quarter. Philadelphia, a 32-8 run. They tied the game in less than 10 minutes. We've been going back and forth between a small Celtics lead and a tie game ever since. 7:22 to go. Philly with the ball down 9. Maxey puts in the hands of the returning Joel Embiid. Embiid 17 points in 18 minutes tonight. Edgecombe, bothered by Simons, jump stepped and landed. That's steps 2 and 3. And if you're not named Giannis, that's traveling.
Giannis takes about 6-7 steps.
17th Philadelphia turnover. Remember when the Celtics were losing the turnover battles last week? Tonight, points off turnovers, 22-11 Boston, plus whatever they get here, a chance to take a double-digit lead with 7 minutes left. Derek White down the right side, pulls up, kicks out Tillman. Tillman, hand to Sam Hauser. Hauser steps to his left, launches another 3. Short front iron, offensive rebound, Tillman. Kick out, open, White, 3, no good, missed it badly. Back tap of a rebound by Gonzalez for Derek White. Another missed open 3, and the rebound for Maxey. Long lead ahead of the field. Grimes lays it up and in, and a killer sequence. Celtics had 3 open 3s. They missed them all. They had a chance to go up by 12. Instead, the lead is down to 7. 6.5 to go. Celtics plus 5 on the glass. Simons, right-hand dribble, pulls up on Embiid. 18-footer, got it. Boy, Simons has been good tonight.
Boy, stopped on the dime then. Embiid kept going. Brown over there at the scorer's table.
19 for Simons. He's taken 21 shots to get there. 21 shots in 27 minutes. 98-89. Maxey around the right side, throws back to Embiid. Embiid gonna launch the 3. It just rims out, but Gonzalez got too close to him, commits the foul. Gonzalez got the worst of it. He is doubled over on the ground, holding his midsection, and Embiid is gonna get 3 free throws. And he's simply, as aggressive as he has been, as great as he has been tonight, with 3 steals and a couple of assists and making plays, you simply cannot foul Joel Embiid when he's shooting a 3. Gonzalez now doubled over like a catcher, and Embiid actually leans down and says, "How you doing, young fella?" Because he got hit where you don't want to get hit. And that's 5 fouls. I mean, Hugo Gonzalez, 5 points,
Ruling for a defensive foul.
4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 5 fouls. And he's done that in 14 minutes.
Well, if they look at this again, you go back and look at it, Joel Embiid actually kicked him in the place the man doesn't want to get kicked at.
I'm surprised. If that is the case,
his leg went forward.
We'll try to take a look at the replay. Joe Mazulla putting his arm around Hugo Gonzalez, helping him to the sidelines. They're looking at it anyway to determine the foul. So the Celtics theoretically don't have to challenge, because if Embiid did commit a foul, they would see it on this review.
And it looks like he was standing straight, and then Joel Embiid extended the leg into his midsection.
All of this comes with the Celtics up by 9 and 6:05 to go. Here's Courtney Kirk.
After review, there is no hostile act. Play will resume with 3 free throws.
Well, the fans are booing. If anybody committed a hostile act, it would have been Embiid. Although he doesn't really have much of a hostile bone in his body. Unless it's 2 reporters in the locker room.
Well, it was a fan who said something to him the other day. It was a few choice words you said there.
So Joel Embiid will go to the line to shoot the 3.
Yeah, Embiid rose up and put his knee in sort of an unnatural position, in a very unnatural place to commit the foul. Hugo Gonzalez is looking at the replay on the laptop on the Boston bench and kind of shrugging it off. I suppose that could have been worse. So now Joel Embiid, excellent free throw shooter, goes to the line for 3, first of which is good.
I almost turned that into a 4-point play.
Embiid has put up some ridiculous numbers of free throws against the Celtics over the last few years. He yells, thinking the second one might miss. It did not. Makes the first 2. Trying to cut the Boston lead to 6. Dude takes his time, that is for sure. Gets all 3. 98-92. Margin plays, making the difference, as we always talk about. Embiid 7 for 7 tonight. Peyton Pritchard moves it to Tillman. Quick handoff. Derek White. He's got an opening here at 15 feet. His jumper is true. Derek White has not shot it great tonight, but up to 40% at least for the night. 6 of 15. 15 points on 15 shots. Boston by 8. Just scratching and clawing as they've done all throughout the first 10, 11 days of this NBA season. 100-92. Maxey, bad bounce pass. Embiid doesn't have the flexibility anymore to reach back and get that. That is turnover number 18 committed by the Sixers, and Maxey 5 turnovers tonight.
Threw it down a grounder to a big.
Peyton Pritchard. Bounce pass. Tillman. They leave him alone. They dare him to shoot the 3. He does, and he makes it. 3-pointer for Xavier Tillman, and Boston suddenly leads by 11 with 5:06 to go.
Can X give you anything?
He's going to give it to you, and he did again. Cross-court pass deflected. Jaylen Brown had a steal, but he dropped it out of bounds.
Celtics were already running with the ball. First thing they do is say possession. Grab that basketball. There's something else you believe in. Josh Minott is back in this game also. Then he's going to be a primary guard when it goes up against Maxey. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Celtics by 11. 5 minutes to go. Maxey struggling on the inbound, lobs it, Embiid has it. Tillman guarding him. Embiid hasn't put it to the floor yet. Now does. Pritchard reaches in, knocks it away, but saved by Embiid. He gets it back from Maxey. Embiid doesn't pick up that back foot. Goes into the move, spins, fades, forces it long, too. No good. That's not a good shot. Rebound, Minott. And here comes Derek White. Into the front court, Celtics by 11. This would be something. The Celtics could pull off 3 straight wins here. Derek White switches to the right hand, throws back to open. Xavier Tillman, how about another 3? No good. Back iron, rebound. Sixers have it. Maxey. Maxey push pass. Grimes beats Derek White, but he's helped by Jaylen Brown. Forces the kick out, but Oubre hits the 3. Oubre's been good tonight. 17 for Oubre and 7 rebounds. Boston lead is 8. 4:10 to go. Celtics just need that big push from Jaylen Brown. He's been so good tonight. 28 points on 18 shots. Jaylen with Oubre on his shoulder. 9 of the shot clock. Comes strong down the left side. Hand off Tillman. Tillman in the paint. Elevates. Forces it off the window and in.
He pulled that one in. That was the strength of Tillman going through 2 defenders.
5 big points for Xavier Tillman here in the fourth quarter. Celtics by 10. 105-95. 3:46 to go. Maxey for Embiid. Hand back to Maxey. Pritchard dogging him. Maxey tries to turn the corner, then hands off to Grimes. To turn to Embiid. Embiid for Grimes. Sets up the 3 for him, and he knocks it down. Back-to-back 3s by Oubre and Quentin Grimes. Boston lead is 7. 105-98. Now the team has shot the 3 particularly well tonight. 3:22 to go. Derek White gets a Jaylen Brown screen. Forces it to Jaylen, took his eye off and has to go chase it out at half court. Shot clock already at 4. Jaylen Brown dribbling between his legs, pull up on Edgecombe, and he rips a 3. Big bucket for Jaylen Brown, who has been brilliant tonight.
Prime time players. Step up in prime time.
108-98. Boston by 10 with exactly 3 minutes to go if you're syncing up. Quentin Grimes picks up his dribble. Return to Maxey straight away, guarded by Minott. 11 on the shot clock. Grimes left-hand dribble, beats Derek White, attacks Tillman, runs it off the glass, up and in.
That could have been 1 and 1.
Celtics by 8 and the ball. Clock rolling with 2:43 to go. Derek White into the front court. Switches to the left hand. He's got an opening. Attacks the paint. Last second kick out. Pritchard in the corner. Dribbles into the mid block. Now gets bumped by Edgecombe. Bounce pass. Minott jumper. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Oubre. Sixers can make it a 2-possession game.
Gotta get that ball back to Brown.
Down the right side, Maxey comes, floats it up, no good. Ooh, that could have been a foul on Minott. Whew, Celtics got away with one there. They lead by 8 with 2:12 to go. Jaylen Brown, lead from Minott, going to attack the paint, elevate, blocked at the rim. Offensive rebound, Derek White, he'll calmly bring it back out. 10 on the shot clock. 2:02 to go in regulation. Boston by 8. Derek White switches to the left hand. Blows right by Embiid. Kick to the corner. Tillman, 3. Not a chance. Rebound. Minott comes out of the pack with it. Shovels it back to Jaylen Brown. New shot clock. Jaylen Brown against Edgecombe. Maxey comes out to challenge. Jaylen trying to line up Edgecombe. And Maxey, here comes the double team. Kick to Minott. Open. Left side 3. No good. A boulder, but the rebound goes to the floor. Picked up by Oubre. Here come the Sixers. Edgecombe for Quentin Grimes. Offensive end. Grimes stutter step finds a wide open Maxey for 3. Joe Mazulla will let him play on. Boston lead is down to 5. 108-103 is exactly where we were on opening night. Clock rolling, 121, 120, 119 to go in Philadelphia. Everybody on their feet. Derek White, left-hand dribble, gets a hard screen from Jaylen Brown. Attacks the paint, runner, no good. Off the glass, rebound, Quentin Grimes. Grimes into the front court. Philly trying to make it a one-possession game. Maxey closed on by Pritchard. 1:04 to go. Maxey trying to turn the corner. White slides his feet. Maxey gets it back, moves to Embiid straight away. Embiid puts it to the floor. Push pass out for Edgecombe. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce entry. Embiid against Tillman. On the block. Embiid rises. Kick out. Open. Edgecombe for 3. Wow. 2-point game. Sixers try to steal another one from the Celtics in the final minutes. 108-106. Boston 2-point lead on the ball. 39 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown out at half court. 9 on the shot clock. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, coming strong on Maxey. Pull-up jumper in the air. No good, but he got fouled with 32.9 to go.
Wow. Wow. He just got into popcorn here. Who hit him? Who hit him? So look.
Maxey.
And actually was Maxey going under his wing then. Are the Sixers going to challenge here?
The Celtics, do they have to look at this? Joe Mazulla is going to take a timeout. Are the officials going to look at this for a potential flagrant because Maxey got in the landing space of Jaylen Brown? You think of that as coming on a three-point shot, but instead it comes here. We got a timeout to take here, by the way. 32.9 to go. Boston 108, Philadelphia 106. Don't go anywhere. Finish coming up next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today. Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Colonials, capes, and Victorians. High-rises, townhomes, and triple-deckers. No matter the kind of place you live in, it's your home. That's why at National Grid, we offer energy-saving programs and bill management solutions to help keep it more comfortable and efficient. From home energy assessments to rebates, plus guidance throughout the process. We're here for your home every step of the way. Visit ngrid.com/here-for-you to learn more. National Grid is a proud sponsor of Mass Save.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics have been dangling that lead out all night. The Sixers have never led in this game. Never led. But when it's the NBA Cup, the intensity, anything is possible. Sixers came back from 24 down to tie it. Celtics kept pushing the lead to 8 to 10 to 11. Sixers would reel them back in. Celtics led this game by 10 with under 3 minutes to go. Sixers ran off 8 straight points to make it 108-106. They got the Celtics late in the shot clock. But Maxey fouled Jaylen Brown, and he will go to the line now with a chance to make this a two-possession game with 32.9 to go.
Looking at that situation of getting these 2 free throws. And then what is the Sixers going to do to counter?
Jaylen Brown has only attempted 1 free throw tonight. 77% on the year. Bends the knees. First one is in the air. It's good.
That's why he paid the big bucks. Step up, spit in the well.
Both teams have timeouts remaining. 32.9 on the clock. Sixers will have the ball trailing either by 3 or 4. With Embiid, Oubre, Edgecombe, Maxey, and Grimes on the floor. But here's the big second free throw from Jaylen Brown. It bounces out. Rebound, Derek White nearly stole it from Oubre, but couldn't. It goes out of bounds, and a missed free throw by Jaylen Brown will give the Sixers a chance to tie it here. 109-106, 32 seconds to go.
They could use some of this time on the clock.
Sixers came from 14 down in the fourth quarter to win on opening night in Boston. Tonight trying to come from 24 down to win a game in which they have never led. 25 seconds to go. It's in the hands of Embiid. Hand back to Maxey. Maxey creeps down the right side. Past Derek White. Scoops it up and in. 1-point game. 109-108. 20.8 to go. And Joe Mazulla came racing from half court into the backcourt to scream timeout to Courtney Kirkland to get it here with 19.8 left.
What happened was, essentially, you were guarding the three-point line. So you gave him a layup. Now it becomes a free throw shooting contest. Well, I like the fact that Derek White was the one that got the ball, but now you have to start over. Who's going to receive? Do you want your best free throw shooters in this situation?
Sixers have 2 timeouts remaining. Celtics have 1. It'll be Boston ball with 19.8 to go, leading 109-108.
Yeah, the play was there for you to get something going towards a hole. Good job of getting there, trying to get the play going towards the basket. I like 76ers, but there was no 3 then. And there's no 3. Now you're in good position to come back and shoot a couple of free throws. But you got to knock down the free throws.
11-1 run here for the Sixers down the stretch to cut it from 10 down to 1. Celtics actually had an 11-point lead at 103-92 with 4.5 left, and they led by 10 with 2:50 to go.
Well, they tell you what, that kid Edgecombe was big, knocking down that 3.
Yep. Edgecombe and Maxey, again, not the crazy numbers they've been putting up, but they have combined for 43 points, 13 rebounds, and 19 assists tonight.
I think one of the things you're looking at, Joe Mazulla, does the Celtics have a foul to give here?
The Celtics certainly have a foul to give, yes. The Sixers do not.
So
Simons returns. You want your better free throw shooters out there. Bona will gets into the game to guard the inbound of Derek White. 20.8 to go, Boston by 1. Celtics also have Brown, Simons, Pritchard on the floor, and Hauser. Ball handed to Derek White. Here we go. 5-second count begins. It throws it into the backcourt to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard's got to turn. Here comes the double team. Pritchard's got to get the ball. They've got the timeout, and they have to use it. They do. Celtics use their final timeout. Looking up, fans were going crazy about a violation. It only seemed, by my math, only about 4 or 5 seconds went off the clock. So the Celtics still have 3 to 4 seconds to get the ball across half court. Was there 19 or 20 seconds left?
I think there was in that situation.
20.8. So the Celtics should have at least 3 seconds.
Now, rebounding the basketball or inbounding the ball quickly. Who do you want the ball to come to?
Celtics were trying to run some time off the clock, playing the game that the Sixers would foul, but when they didn't foul, Pritchard had to turn and get up the floor, and that's when the Sixers set the double team. So Joe Mazulla called the timeout because Pritchard was running right into no man's land at the sideline. So you called the timeout with the ball in play in the backcourt.
That's what happens when you have a smaller guy in the backcourt and the double team comes like that. All they're doing is run through the passing lane.
How much time could you possibly have had to work on these situations in training camp? 15.1 on the clock. Celtics still lead 109-108. They will get the ball in the backcourt. They should have, just doing the math here, 5.7 taken up. So they have 2.3 seconds to get it across half court. Hauser will trigger the inbound. He's got it. 5-second count begins. Ball moved to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has the ball slapped away. It's loose on the floor. Jaylen, did he run over Maxey? He did. So Philadelphia will get it with a chance to win. The Celtics botch the inbound and turn it over with the game on the line. And the Philadelphia 76ers, undefeated in 4 games, who have not led for the first 47 minutes and 48 seconds of this game, now have a chance to steal it, down by 1 with 11.6 to go.
It was the crazy part about it. I thought Brown still got the ball in the front court and went to the back court.
I thought so too.
That was a violation already.
He left his feet in the back court, in the front court. Sixers will call timeout. This would be grand theft Sixers if they pull this off. Have never led. Boston led by 24 in the second quarter, but another double-digit fourth quarter lead the Sixers could come back from here. Trailing now 109-108. The Celtics offense was rolling until the fourth quarter. They've only scored 20 points in the fourth.
The worst thing about that foul then was the fact that it puts the Sixers in the penalty. If you don't foul, they get the basketball back, and you still got an opportunity to foul in the backcourt.
Now you got guys you want to put Minott in the game for defense, but can he not foul in this situation? How quickly do the Sixers go here with 11.6 left? And keep this in mind too. Because of the boxed first inbound, Joe Mazulla had to burn the final timeout. So the Celtics, if the Sixers score, do not have a timeout. The Celtics have neither a timeout or a foul to give. A mess of their own making here, unable to inbound the ball in the final seconds. And now Philadelphia will get it, down 1 with 11.6 to go. Ball will be in the front court. They will hand it to Oubre. Maxey is waiting in the back court. Embiid, Edgecombe, and Grimes, the other ones on the floor. Inbound fielded in the backcourt by Maxey. Here he comes. Maxey with 9 seconds. Maxey switches to the right hand. Maxey drives, floats it up. No good. Rebound. Minott. And the Sixers have to foul, and they do.
Wow.
3.8 to go. An awful lot happened there. Maxey was determined to go. He went quick.
And here, Derek White, I think he is cut on the top of the head. Or they're over there right now with him.
How did that happen? Remember, the Celtics never used their challenge. They don't have a timeout. I think it was, Tillman may have hit him, or they're not following through in the replay on the Jumbotron. 3.8 to go. Minott will walk to the other end of the floor. 6 of 7. Make it 8 of 9, including tonight. 8 of 9 from the line this year. Minott will go to the line. With the Celtics leading by 1, 2 free throws. Sixers do have a timeout remaining. What a wild night. First free throw, no good. Down the stretch, the Celtics cannot handle the inbound on 2 tries. End up turning it over, and now they have missed consecutive free throws down the stretch. Minott still trying to make it a 2-point margin with 3.8 on the clock. Sixers, with the dry erase board going in the hands of Nick Nurse, have the look of a team that's going to call a timeout here no matter what. Minott, second free throw. Nope. Bounces out, rebound, Embiid, and there's the timeout with 3.2 to go.
Wow.
And the Celtics have unraveled down the stretch. Turnovers and missed free throws, and they have served this game up on a silver platter now for this magical start for the Sixers to continue.
So you get another shot at it. You get a big rebound. You get a big shot. Maxey was floating in, trying to get something going towards the basket. Will they go back to that play again? Getting the ball in the backcourt here with Maxey, but only 3.5 is on the clock, so you might not be able to run that particular play. I would look for a little diversion in there, trying to get the ball to Joel Embiid on the baseline.
Boy, the Sixers made so many mistakes through the first 3 quarters. They committed 18 turnovers. They missed 8 free throws, but the Celtics, again, came apart down the stretch. That's where their turnovers happen. That's where the missed free throws happen. And the botching of the inbounds plays have given the Sixers this golden opportunity here to steal it with 3.2 to go.
And he's 7 missing free throws.
Maxey's leading the league in scoring, but I got to go to Embiid here.
Yeah, no question, because this ball is going to be on the side here. So look for Joel Embiid to get the basketball. Quentin Grimes is in the backcourt. You just forget about him.
Pritchard watching him. Grimes, Maxey, Edgecombe, Embiid, Oubre. Inbound will come from Oubre on the far side of the floor. It's in safe to Grimes. Grimes, 2 seconds. Grimes has to pull up. Grimes finds Embiid. He launches a 3. It's no good. And the Celtics have won the ball game. Who was going to come apart last is what decided this one. As the Celtics nearly kicked the can away down the final few minutes of this game, missing free throws and turning it over. But at the end, the Sixers cannot manage the final play. Embiid launching a crazy 3 at the buzzer, and a wild game ends up in the hands of the Boston Celtics, who on opening night lost to the Sixers at home by a single point, and tonight, 10 days later, they return the favor.
Well, they did it because it was conviction. I'm not sure if that shot really would have counted when Embiid tried to shoot it, because they did botch it so badly.
The Celtics have won 3 in a row. They beat the Sixers 109-108. We'll talk to Anthony Simons next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed with Boston Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. And Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team. Ladies and gentlemen, football fans of Foxborough, are you ready to tackle cyber threats? IntraSystems, New England's leader in cybersecurity solutions, presents the ultimate defense.
Pass, here comes Embiid, rolling to the basket, and he just lost the ball, thought he got fouled. He's arguing instead of getting back defensively, so it's a 5-on-4. Josh Minott looking for the open man. It's Simons, it's 3, got it!
Wow. I thought Joel Embiid might have got fouled then, but no contact, no harm, and the Celtics come back with punctuation.
This was a wild one, but the Celtics have won 3 in a row. They beat the Sixers 109-108. Anthony Simons putting on the headset down at courtside here, joining us for the first time. Dude, that even 50 feet away, and we're up here watching this from upstairs, being on the floor for a track meet like that, that was a heck of a game to watch.
Yeah, for sure. A close game at the end. We had the lead, lost it, and we still was able to come out with the win. Every game gonna look different, so we just happy that we persevered through ups and downs, and able to come out with a win.
A conviction at the end of the game had to be about defense. You knew Joel Embiid was probably going to get that last look, but boy, you guys did a great job of tightening up on everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I think good players like that, great players like that, it's hard to stop them. And when we get stops like that and able to put ourselves in the best position to win the game, even though we might not be playing well on offense, it's always a good feeling when you're able to go out there and get stops when you need them.
You don't complain much about fouls, but how many times did you get fouled tonight?
Yeah, there was a couple I thought it was a foul, but I've been in the league long enough. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So you got to keep playing and keep being aggressive. You know what I mean? Just keep playing game, adjust to how they call in the game, and keep playing.
How's this whole thing been for you? First couple of weeks here, getting a taste of playing at TD Garden. It has to be a whirlwind.
No, for sure. I think it's been fun though. Each and every game is different, and I'm just trying to enjoy it. Coach has been telling me to be aggressive. I'm trying to, find my way in that, be aggressive, and let them slow me down. So we've been building towards that, and obviously playing defense and sticking with that, but also being aggressive, being myself. And so I've been trying to do that for the past couple of games. And, we've been, 3 in a row. We've been able to come out with a win, so it's been good.
Did you feel the Celtics-Sixer rivalry tonight with the excitement in the building? Plus,
for sure.
all the things going on?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. The boos, as soon as we ran out, I felt it immediately. And I was like, it's real.
That's all right. Max is the one that started all that. All right, my friend, we'll see you on the plane.
All right, appreciate it.
109-108 is the final. Celtics only had 16 assists on opening night, 26 tonight. And with each one, Delta Dental of Massachusetts donates $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's CARES for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub/veterans. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. We're all going to need sleep care and maybe some heart care if this keeps up in games like this. This has just got wild. Most amazing number of the night is that the Sixers never led. And as it turns out, they did not win. 109-108 is the final. We'll wrap it next from Philly on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans of Foxborough, are you ready to tackle cyber threats? IntraSystems, New England's leader in cybersecurity solutions, presents the ultimate defensive front against malware, phishing, and cyber blitzes with Barracuda's XDR solution. Barracuda's XDR solution is relentless, fast, and always keeping threats in check. Contact IntraSystems today to protect your business with the champions of cybersecurity. Remember, a good defense wins championships and keeps your data safe. Access Security Trust. IntraSystems.com.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor, but try picking your fave from all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Before every kickoff or first flash of the stage lights, there's the build. At Gillette Stadium, unforgettable moments from Patriots football to world-class concerts begin with what's designed and made behind the scenes, and it starts with Autodesk. As the official design and make platform of Gillette Stadium and the New England Patriots, Autodesk helps the Craft Group reimagine how New England designs and builds for the future, because when it's built right, anything is possible. Autodesk. Make anything. Proud partner of the New England Patriots.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit amica.com and get a quote today.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Jaylen Brown dribbling between his legs, pull up on edge, Coleman, he rips a three. Big bucket for Jaylen Brown, who has been brilliant tonight.
Prime time players. Step up in prime time.
Big bucket in the fourth quarter for our Lexus Amazing Player of the Game, brought to you by the Lexus LT. Room for whatever your passion is. In fact, up to 7 passionate individuals can ride in perfect comfort in the 3-row Lexus TX. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. 32 for Jaylen Brown tonight, not to mention 6 assists in the game. Did have a bunch of turnovers, obviously missed the free throw at the end of the game, but man, he and Peyton Pritchard were so good at the start of this game. Anthony Simons carried the Celtics, and this is going to be the way it has to go for the Celtics this year. They're going to be different guys, not every night. I'm saying different guys within the context of games are going to have to deliver it. And now, I thought if the Celtics could go 3-4 to start the year, they would really have accomplished something. And now that is the worst they can do after 3 straight wins here, 2 of them on the road.
Well, and good wins. But you're talking about they're going to do it by committee. All the things that have to happen. Defensively, guys stepping up and making plays. Offensively, a lot of good things happening today. At the end of the game, the Celtics just kind of imploded. And it reminded you almost of the first game that they had in Boston. But the 76ers could never really just knock anything down at the end.
2 very similar fourth quarters. Sixers go to Boston, win by 1. Celtics come to Philadelphia, and they win by 1. The Amica postgame brought to you by Amica Celtics Basketball, presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. And by Comcast Business Connect. With the Celtics win in Philadelphia tonight, an advanced network cybersecurity solutions and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. All right, we have a flight to catch, but 32 for Jaylen Brown tonight, 19 for Anthony Simons off the bench. And I think this game sort of encapsulated not only everything we have seen from the Celtics through the first 6 games, which is high effort, but not always the most efficient. Seems like there's a lot of blood going to it, but it's all going in different directions. And those are going to be the kind of nights that are going to cost you games, and those are going to be the kind of nights that are going to win you games.
And then adding on top of that, this was the Cup game.
Yep.
And people are not going to be talking about it. And the real reason I'm saying is I'm seeing a young lady on the floor right now
with the cup,
holding the cup. So it was important to win this game, to keep going, keep your momentum going back home. It's going to be a huge game against Ime and that big Rocket team, but, possibility is going to be there.
Remember, you can't win the NBA Cup if you lose 2 games pretty much in group play. And Celtics start out 1-0. They'll be back in NBA Cup play in Orlando next Friday, but more importantly, they'll be back on the floor tomorrow night. 7:30 start. There's a Bruins game in the afternoon, so late start, 7:30 tomorrow night on the network, then at 8 o'clock. Very difficult matchup, and one of the favorites in the NBA, one of the best teams in the league, and certainly the biggest team in the league with right now the #1 offense, and that is Ime Udoka's Houston Rockets, now anchored by Kevin Durant. That's how this 5-game and 7-night stretch will come to an end after a high-intensity win for the Celtics tonight, who start 0-3, and now